Hi everyone! Sorry, the music's so loud right now. Let's swap over. Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? I hope we've all had a wonderful weekend. Hi, hello. Hello, hello Ellie. Hello Cosmo. Hello. I'm gonna call you Bacon Beanie. Hello Bacon Beanie and hello Rox. How are you guys doing? Have you all had a super good weekend? Anyone been up to anything nice? Oh, hi, Bo. Hello. I didn't realize you were here as well. Hello. I hope we've all had really good weekends. What has anyone been up to anything nice? Oh, nice, nice. Why was your day fantastic, Cosmo? What happened? Did you have a good day? Hi, everyone. Okay, so let me put some music on. Sorry, I realized it is very quiet. Oh, too loud. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Let me know if the music's too loud. Oh my gosh, Thomas Sanders, is that the guy from TikTok? Is that him? He's like a Vine TikTok guy, right? But that is awesome that you shared your art. That is such an achievement. Congratulations. I am happy to hear that for you. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad to hear it, Beanie. Yes, that is awesome. That is amazing. Yes, yes. What did he share? I'm curious. Which one did he share of yours? Also, should I make the wheel a bit bigger? Uh, I'll leave it as it is for now, and we will get onto it. Oh, I'm glad you like the nickname Bacon Beanie. I think it suits you very well. It's like a fusion of both your usernames. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that got shared. I don't know if I've seen it, but I'll have to try and see it, or you can send me a message with it on because I would love to see that sometime. Yeah, guys. So we have here this amazing wheel. I hope I haven't forgot anyone too important. Um, but this is a wheel with lots of Sonic characters on, and basically we're just gonna spin it, and then whoever it gets on, I will draw. Um, but last time on Friday we did it with Pokemon having Sonic plushies, so I'm thinking today we will do Sonic characters either with Pokemon plushies or Pokemon onesies. What do you guys think? Which one shall we do? We could have like Omega in a Baneri. Yes, a Chris. Chris had to be on there. He is a huge part of my childhood, regardless of my opinions of him. So, yeah, he is on there. We've got a few on here as well that I put Sage on here because she's pretty cool from the new game. And Cosmo's on here. I was trying to stick to mostly game-based ones, but I wanted to do the ones that I wanted to do. So yeah, Sonic X is the best show. And hello, Pen Pen. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're good as well. Cosmo is great. We love Cosmo here. I'm glad Cosmo has the love. I was tempted to put Molly on, if anyone remembered Molly from Sonic X, but I feel like she was just too obscure considering she was only in it for a single episode. So yeah, I guess I would just like, yeah, it was my favorite episode actually. So I could have put Helen on. Ah, Helen would have been such a good option. Oh well, we'll just stick to Chris and Cosmo. And yeah, I could have done Buko and Deco. Ah, it's all in hindsight now. It's all in hindsight. So we are going to spin the wheel, and then I will draw someone. I think onesies is the the more popular option here. So yeah, I haven't got Tangle and Whisper on here. I think they are just comic specific, right? I'm gonna Google that now. Tangle and I haven't read the comics that they are in just yet. So I have stuck. Yeah, they're not on this wheel right now. I'm really sorry. I've mostly just got the game focused ones and then just some characters from Sonic X because I have a bias. Oh, are they playable on the mobile title? That's cool. I did not know that. I haven't got any mobile games, so the more you know. I'll need to look that up. Is it Sonic Dash? Sonic Jump? Is it one of those games, or is there another game? Anyway, hi. I'm going to spin this wheel and let's hope we get someone cool, I guess. It has sound effects, I think. Hopefully you guys can hear them. Oh, can you hear those? I don't know if you can or not. Nice! We got Ray. Ray is one of my favorites. He is so cute. I sometimes prefer him to Tails. Do you guys like Ray? What do you guys think of Ray? He's so cute. I actually have a character back in my Sonic fan character phases where I ship him with someone, but very, very briefly. No yellow bias, I promise. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, let me get a good ref of him before I go over to the clip page. He's so cute. I know I said no comic things, but I love how he looks in the comic with his goggles. This one, yes. This is the one I drew with my with my OC. I love him. But I suppose I should be fair to myself and stick to the game one. Yeah. So we will do... I'm trying to find a good ref. I feel like this isn't official art, but I feel like it's a pretty good ref to use. So we will just use that one for ref. He is a little guy. He is... Sorry, let me just read through the rest of the messages. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I would need to look into if Tangle and Whisper are actually in a game. But, and maybe I should play a mobile game because I don't know anything about them, I'm not going to lie. I only know, like, the console games. I'm terrible. But he is underrated. I wish he was in more games. Like, more... He's in Mania, so I can't knock it. At least he's in Mania, you know. Anyway, let's get over to... this before I actually start drawing this time. I'll actually move the page. I think that's impressive of me to remember this time. He is a little guy. He looks like he's T-posing though. I don't actually know how T-posing looks, but that's him now. He's got such a like dollop of a head. Mighty is amazing. Mighty and Ray are such a good duo. I wish there was like some sort of spin-off game of them as well. Looked it up for Tangle game appearances. Sonic Dash, Sonic Force. He's Sonic Forces. I didn't know that. And Sonic Frontiers. Okay, that's cool. I would need to look into that because I haven't played Frontiers. I've only watched cutscenes, so I might have just missed it. But I know Big's in it, and that's all I really need to know. So we are doing them in onesies. Of Pokemon. So does anyone have a suggestion for my boy Ray? Who is he gonna be wearing? That sounds very strange. I promise it's not with actual. I promise it's not made of actual Pokemon. You know, it's vegan. Sonic Forces. Yeah, I guessed it was like Sonic Dash. I'm pretty sure Sonic Dash used to be a game. Oh my gosh, Emolga would be such a good idea considering they're both like flying squirrels. Yeah, Emolga's so... yeah, it is Emolga. I loved Emolga in Black and White. Such a cute little boy. We love him. So I think that could be a good idea. Now I have to remember how to draw Emolga. Let me get him up as well. Emolga. So cute. They're basically the same same guy. Same little dude. Yeah, I know, right? A rare occasion. We have been blessed with Roxy today, Bo. It is a special occasion. I'm joking. Thank you all for joining. It is really great to have you all back here. It means a lot to me that like you guys are like back. I don't know. It feels cool. I really appreciate it. Anyway, we need to draw this onesie, so I don't actually need to do his hair. But how are we going to see it's Ray if I don't draw his hair? I guess we'll all just know. He can be T-posing, I suppose. Also, should I draw the ears? He'll have double ears then, but... Do you guys prefer Emolga or Pachirisu? Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. You know, the other little squirrel electric bab. from Diamond and Pearl, I think. Do we prefer Imola or do we prefer Pachirisu? Imola, yes. I mean, I obviously prefer Imola. I mean, he's just so cute. Cute little squirrel bab. I like that this is a Sonic stream and I'm focusing on drawing the Pokemon first. Maybe I should just remove the ears. What do you guys think? Should I keep the ears on the Sonic characters? Oh, that's true. Sugar gliders are adorable. So I can completely understand that. I mean, I could give him like little cheeks like that. I do like my blue. Yeah, I thought you would say Pachirisu. Don't worry. We love them both. We love them both. But Imogla's the right answer. But, you know, we love them both anyway. I guess we'll keep his arms, like, the same. So, like, he's got, like, his little wings there. I guess we'll give him his gloves. I don't know whether to, like, keep his ears or not. Or his hair, even. Because he just looks like... Yeah, the tee-hee pose. I don't know whether to keep his... Because he just looks like a Sonic fan character now. Just wearing an Emogla onesie. Which is fine, but it's meant to be Ray. So I'm trying to figure out how to, like, make that obvious while wearing a onesie. I suppose, like, once you take away the hair... And like these, it could just be a Sonic fan character. No offense to you, Ray. You're adorable. But, like, you need some distinctive features somewhere else, please. We're going to move him a little bit up. Whoop. The boots can... Yeah, I think the boots will stay the same. I think the boots will stay the same, definitely. And, of course, his tail. I feel like we can have his tail instead of Pachirisu's. But that would mean the wings would be Pachirisu's, I guess. I haven't seen it, Cosmo. I've seen a lot of adverts for it. Is it already out? Because all the adverts say, like, coming soon, coming in February. But I've heard it's very, very good. I've heard it's very good. Yes, I've heard it's good. I haven't seen any of the others. You could always do the hood down, but maybe you can. I get what you mean, Rox, but I feel like a lot of the other characters are distinct enough as well. Like, I don't know. Omega's very distinct. I don't feel like I need to keep the hood down on Omega. Or maybe I'd have their ears through it for some of the characters. I think it really depends on the character. I think some of them will need to have the hood down and just have a Pokemon that's distinct from the body down, maybe. I want to see Omega in a onesie too. I would add freckles, but then people won't know it's Ray, which is... defeats the point, I guess. But I love freckles, and I would happily add freckles if it was really an OC. All my OCs would have freckles. They're like one of my favorite features to add on a character. I'll try and like give it like a light color, so maybe that'll work better. I'll just like do a light color. So yesterday I did like multiple doodles, but maybe this time I'll just give it a light color instead. This like isn't working. We'll do like a little... He should technically be flying, but it's not happening right now. I'm too far into this, so he'll just be like that, I guess. And that's like too short now. But Ray is really cute. I wish they were just in more games, like more modern games that I can actually play. Oh, that's true. The yellow cheeks did work. I was tempted to do that, but it reminds me of the cursed one that shall not be named that we discussed the other day. Every time I draw cheeks on like the Sonic muzzles. So I don't know. At least they would be yellow cheeks and not red though. So it shouldn't be too bad if I do it. Yeah, you know who I mean. The cursed one. He who shall not be named. I think he's a he anyway. For those of you who don't I feel like I should tell. It's Sonichu, for anyone who's listening who doesn't understand. We're talking about Sonichu, the cursed Sonichu. I mean, I actually don't mind Sonic. Yeah, oh no. I don't mind Sonichu, but if I added cheeks here, and then if you gave it the spikes, it's just Sonichu. Wish the modern games had more playable characters. DLC for Frontiers, adding Amy, Knuckles, and Tails is promising. It is. It is. I think if they become playable, I'll actually buy the game. I haven't bought it yet because I'm not very good at those sort of games. So, but I really want it. I think if Amy's playable, I will defo buy it because I want more games with her playable. Not Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom doesn't count, guys. as much as I love Sonic Boom, the series is great, but the games are not so much. Not so much. There are great glitches though. I've seen people glitch through the whole map on Sonic Boom, the games. Yes, love playable Amy is great. Also, because I know we're all big Cream fans here, playable Cream is also amazing. I always wanted to play Sonic Advance free because you could tag team, and I bought a copy in Turkey, and it was fake. So I never got to play my Tails Amy Cream duo. Tails Amy Cream. I just meant Tails and Cream there. I never got to play my Tails and Cream duo that I wanted. But yeah, it's such a cool game. The Sonic Advance games are great. I've played Sonic Advance 1 and 2. Recommend them both. Not played free, but just the fact it's tag team, it's automatically something I love so much more. I gotta stick my hands out and see which way the thumb would go. Does anyone else do that? I'm okay, the thumb's this side. I have to stick my hands out. Sometimes my brain just doesn't remember. I do it all the time. One playable Cream so bad. Yeah, same. Is that the last game she was playable in? She might be in the mobile apps, but I don't know. Cream was OP. She was in Sonic Battle actually, wasn't she? Sonic Battle was a great game. Such a good game. Such a good game. I played Sonic Advance 2 and forgot how broken they were. They are great. Apparently they're broken in Sonic Chronicles as well, actually. I think that's technically her last playable game. I'm not sure if we count Sonic Chronicles in in this convo, but I've heard Cream's broken in there. Cream's just always broken, and we love to hear that. So that hand looks really good, and then there's this one. What happened here? Or maybe I could just do them both like this, and he's T-posing, but he. I don't know. And yeah, I assume you're talking about the hands rocks. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. I feel like hands are just my mortal enemy. I'll finish a piece and be so happy with it, publish it, and then boom, the thumb is just the wrong side of the hand. She was broken in Battle 2. Yeah, Cream is just always broken. Maybe their way of nerfing her was just banning her from every other game. I think that's probably what they did. And it breaks our hearts. Please, can we bring Cream back? She was so cute. Amy's cute too, but not to the same level. She's too good. She is. I'm excited for more playable Amy though. I would love just more of her and her hammer. Cream is God. That's why in her mum's just chill with her going on adventure. She's not scared. She's got a God as a child, This hand isn't working. He's just gonna have stubby hands. He flies anyway. He doesn't need proper hands. What are hands? What are fingers, guys? What are fingers? Though also, has Vanilla ever been playable? Does anyone know? Because I love Vanilla. She has a great design. And I don't know. She's just really cool. I don't think she's been playable. But would love that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm even doing with this left hand. Maybe in one of the mobile games? Maybe. I will need to look that up sometime. because I think she might be just one of the only non-playable characters. Maybe I'll just give him a peace sign. You know, the classic hand pose that everyone does, right? Who doesn't love a good peace sign? Or a wave? Oh, RIP to Vanilla. Maybe she'll get in more games. I really liked her in Sonic X. If I know a few of you have seen it, but I don't know if everyone's seen Sonic X, but she's very cute in that. Her and Vector warm my heart. They're like my main ship in Sonic these days. If anyone ships anything in Sonic, I guess. But they were the cutest. This arm didn't work. I think I've made him too tubby. Maybe. Not too tubby, just too tubby for the size of his head. So maybe I'll make his head a bit bigger. Vector and Vanilla were the OTP. They were really cute. I don't know if they ever did anything about it in the games, though. Did they? Did they do anything in the games? Ooh, this head's very big, but I think it works a bit better. Sonic X is mine. He's chunky. He's chunky. Sonic X is also my childhood and my teenhood and my adulthood. I've watched it many, many times. Many times. I just really love it. And I remember they teased a season 3 and then just never did anything with it. My heart was not season 3 because season 3 was the one with Cosmo. Season after that, there was like a trailer and I was like, oh yeah, I'm so ready. And then like just nothing. I was like, oh, bye. Goodbye to my favorite show. Even like watching it back, it's not too bad. You know, some shows, it was like, I'm not sure if it was an official trailer, but it was, you know, I was watching it legally, as you do. And there was just a trailer after. And I was like, nice, I'm ready for this. And, yeah, wait, I didn't need to give him his chest. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. You can just be like this. Yeah, and I don't know if it was an official trailer or not. It could have been fan-made. But I was so ready for it, and then it just didn't exist. Maybe I just give him, like, a cape. Cape could work, but then it looks kind of weird because see-through onesie, Roxy. I don't know. See-through onesie could work, or I could just. I don't know. If he was white, I could get away with it. Sorrowball, just so you know, we're not using sort of adult-ish terms, just a heads up there, but I get what you mean. But yeah, we are trying to keep the stream like PG. No, Rox, don't worry, it's all good. I'm just giving a heads up. Someone just replied something, and yeah, just so you guys know, keeping it like as family friendly as we can. So you know, with Sonic and stuff. But yeah, no, I wouldn't do a see-through onesie. I don't really get how it would work. I'm stumped on this hand. I'm just gonna copy the other hand, I think. You could maybe do them as hoods if needed. Yeah, that could work. That's true. I kind of like how I've done this one for now, because but I think for the others maybe I'll do like little capes or hoods. Mowgli's a bit plain though, ain't he? In the body, I mean, he's just white. Okay, we're just gonna like finish this hand and then I'll get some color onto him. Sorry this has taken so long. I should have really come in with a bit more of a game plan, but we move. Hoodies would be so cute. I don't know whether to do like a hoodie or like a just like a clip-on hood sort of thing. I keep using the wrong pen. Do I just cheat and copy and paste the hand? It's not working. Ray is just not having it today. He's not. This hand, it just. I could cheat and just put it behind his back. No, I'll copy paste. At least I drew that hand, you know. Give myself. How do you flip on this program? Oh, like that. There we go. Totally 100% drew that hand, guys. There we go. That legit drew that. I did draw it, but just not this way round. But we're going to pretend I did. I promise you guys, I have drawn Sonic art before, okay? It was like my whole childhood. But the hands today and most days are just, they're never a good thing for me. Maybe over shoulder ones. Oh yes, I love a good cape hood. That would be a really cute idea. We'll definitely try that for the next ones. Work smart. Yes, that is true. That's what we all need to do in life. Anyway, we will try and add a bit of color. I don't know what brush to use. I don't use this program a lot. I literally only use this for streams. So this might be, oh, there we go. We'll just do like this thing. This looks kind of nice and painty. It's going to be very sloppy though, guys. Ooh, it's very sensitive. Don't know if I want it that sensitive though. Boop, boop. Maybe just this will do. Yeah, we'll just stick to a solid brush pen for now. Oh, but this is... I'm literally just going through these with you guys. We'll go with gouache. Gouache. I can't pronounce the name of this paintbrush, but a lot of people use it in real life, and it looks so crisp. So we're going to stick to it. Different types of hoodies per character. Yeah, definitely. I think it really depends on the character. Like, obviously, some of the girls have really cute outfits. So I could probably just work around, like, modifying their outfit to suit the colors of said Pokemon. Or, you know, I don't have to draw everyone with a Pokemon onesie even. You know, I didn't draw everyone with a Sonic plushie because Bound Sweet hoarded them all. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Bored. No, that's so much fan service. But that would be very cute. That would be very cute. Very cute. Ray has blue eyes, right? I'm pretty sure he does. That's not Ray. That is a Mulgler in the background. But that would be really cute. And Creamer's Baneri would also be so cute. It really depends who we get on the wheel, though. Because let's be honest, if I was just drawing who I wanted to draw, we would just have Espio. And that's it. So, you know, and Omega. I would just draw my favorites and the ones I could draw from memory. That's not Ray. He's very cute, but I've only drawn him like twice. So if it was up to me, we'd just be drawing like Espio, Cream. I don't know if I could draw Vanilla from memory though, but yeah, she's so cute. You could do Cream in an Al Creamy Hood. Oh my gosh, you're so punny. You're so punny, Cosmo. We love that. And there's so many different flavors. There must be... I'm pretty sure Al Creamy has a yellowy flavor, right? There's so many. I don't remember them all. I'm pretty sure there's one with like stars. Very cute. So that's always an option as well. We can get rid of that, by the way. That was a bit distracting. Our Creamy is adorable. I didn't train one, but I really, really love them. I liked how, like, evolving them, you just, like, spun and stuff. I found that pretty fun. I had to get all four. Oh, my gosh. You got all the forms? You're crazy. Congrats. Yeah, how long did that take you? Just Al Creamy on her own must have been like such a pain. Oh my god, you guys are such nerds. The best kind of nerds though. But big nerds. Getting the candies. Oof. Yeah, I didn't go through that. But I can imagine it's so much pain. Worth it? Do you get things? Missing a few ribbon ones. Oh, that's not bad then. Because there's so many, so just missing a few of the ribbon ones is pretty harmless in that respect. Does like completing the live index ever like reward you with anything, or is it just like a personal satisfaction thing? Yes, you can do it. We believe in you. You can definitely do it. I don't see why not. Personal mostly. Yeah, that makes sense. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I've been watching like people do like shiny dex hunts and live index hunts. It's all personal. But I think it's obviously just really cool and satisfying to just have your whole Pokédex just filled out like that. And in the boxes as well. Though I do remember getting a Pokeball Morgana. Oh! Was that from doing the live index, or you just mean you got one from home? I don't have Pokemon Home, by the way. Is it worth it? Because you have to pay for that, right? Is it a subscription? I think it's going to be sleeveless. It just looked really strange without seeing his arms. So we're going to make it sleeveless. It just looked a bit too pale for Ray. I think from completing the decks, but not all forms. You need to pay if you want more than one box. Oof, that must be painful. I imagine you have more than one box then. I don't play enough Pokemon games enough. And thankfully Bioshock has pretty much been in every game since its release. So I'm safe. But yeah, that sucks. Maybe I'll just like, it's like not a onesie, like a one leotard. That could kind of work, right? It's not weird. Right, guys? It's not the weirdest thing in the world, is it? But then how do the wings work? Maybe I'll just make them raise wings. I think that would make more sense. Ah! How many people know Sonic's really name? You mean his real name? What, like the one from the comics or Sonic Underground? Because he has that long real name, right? Is it Maurice? It's not Maurice, is it? It's something like that, isn't it? Oh, or is it a joke? Because I heard yeah, it is Maurice, isn't it? Something like that. I can't remember where I heard that, but I remember it. It's very strange. I just call him Sonic. Why is this so chunky? We want you smaller. Sounds like a mouse name. Yeah, is there any mouses in Sonic? I feel like there needs to be some mouses. I feel like that could be a really cute animal to work with. But I don't think there's any. Probably in the comics, to be honest. Probably in the comics. I feel like the comics did us all good service with characters, to be fair. I mean, Scourge. It's... I can't even pronounce that. Is it not Maurice? Am I going crazy with this? I always thought it was Maurice. Not like that's what I stick to. Live. Is this from something? I'm learning so much today. Live. Can I just call him Olive or just Sonic? Can I just call him Sonic actually? I feel like that'd be a lot easier for us. Live. I still don't know it. Where is this from? Teach me. Teach me. It's from Archie Comics, but he changes the Sonic. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I always thought, wait, I want to see where I got this Maurice from. I thought I got it from somewhere. Sonic Maurice. Oh, Maurice is his grandfather. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Maurice is Sonic's grandfather. I wasn't completely off. He is in Sonic's blood. Change to Sonic. Oh no, it's fine. I was just confused. I was like, huh? I do love some of the comics though. Was it yesterday? Was it Friday? You're so Sonic. I don't even get it. I'm so confused. But yeah, I love some of the like comic AUs and stuff as well. Like you got Scourge, who's really cool, Scourge and Fiona, and you have the Zonic. Has anyone read the Zonics? They're like my favorite like AU That's official, you know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave this one. He's cute, but yeah, he was more of a warm-up, wasn't he? He's in a weird like leotard onesie thing. You said that right. Well, almost. You said I'm so sorry. Oh, that's terrible. I'd hug. Why'd you do this to me? Yeah, he's very huggable. Sorry, I've had a bit of a coughing fit. I would also hug him, but even without the onesie, I'd hug him. It'd be a bit awkward though with his arms, like trying to hug under his wings. Would that hurt him? Does he just like stand and then you hug him? Like, you know, like is he like if he's like this and you're hugging him, does it hurt? You know? Or is he just gonna like be like this? And then you're like arms over his. Yeah, he's small. To be fair, he's probably like here, isn't he? And we protect the child. I don't actually know if he's a child or not. Oh no, don't worry, it's okay. Honestly, I just feel like I don't know things. So it's nothing against you. It's all good. I was just like, huh? I didn't know. Like, I didn't know it was Orgel Egg. I still can't pronounce it. Orgel Live. So, you know, the more you know. Oh, what happened to Morgan's eyes? So let's just add some of the like melty shine at least. You know, it's a bit weird without having sparkles everywhere. We can merge it and be like Sonogalive. You know, I don't know if that's game canon, but we can just pretend it is. And actually, with the shine, it makes him look like he's made of rubber. So we're going to leave the shine, actually. But we'll do a heart. You know, as you do. Okay, so we've done Ray. Ray. Emo. Yeah, I don't blame him either, Rox. Could you imagine? He must have got so bullied in Sonic royalty school, right? Was he royal? I don't think he is actually. Ignore me. That's only Sally. Yeah, okay. So that's number 1 done. So let's go back to Firefox. Okay, so what's cool is we can eliminate it now that we've done it, so we shouldn't get it again. Goodbye. There we go. It's disappeared. Isn't that cool? Isn't this such a cool wheel, guys? Don't you just love it? Also, if you guys also want to draw along, please feel free. If you guys want to make it like a little Sonic drawing club, you know I am always up for that. We love the wheel. It's so cool. There's also like a card version and a box version, but the wheel is the best. You're the wheel's biggest fans. I'm jealous. I want to be the wheel's biggest fan. You pronounce his name as O'Holvey. It sounds so old-fashioned. Yeah, it probably does. Okay, I'm gonna spin again. I guess we'll pray for one of the rabbits because we love our rabbits. But also SBO. Next one's gonna be Chris. I mean, that's not a problem. The problem is Chris looks a lot like Sora, so it'll look like I'm doing Kingdom Hearts fan art. Who's it gonna be? Oh, we were so close. We were so close to Cream, but we got who's probably my favorite to draw. I love drawing Amy. Sorry, Mephilis, it wasn't you. But I love drawing Amy. Amy is probably my favorite to draw. Like, I don't know if I could draw her from memory 100%, but I love drawing her. I love drawing her. Amy Rose. And I actually really liked her in Sonic Frontiers. I kind of like the more motherly route they've taken on for her. Sorry, words. I feel like she was really good in Sonic Boom as well. They've done her a lot of justice over the years. My first thought was Sylveon, but that feels obvious. I mean, I don't think it's too obvious. Does anyone else have any other suggestions, though? Oh my gosh, Tinkaton is perfect. With the hammer. Yes, that is correct. Oh my gosh, yes. And we know you're a big fan of Tinkaton as well, Cosmo. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like I should make her a little bit smaller though, for the sake of Tinkaton, and have a giant hammer. Her arms will be too small for the hammer. How does Tinkaton even raise the hammer? Oh, Tinkaton has big arms actually. Tinkaton. There we go. Tinkaton's great, yes. Tinkaton is amazing. Definitely like my favorite cutie, you know, from Pokemon, the new Pokemon. The whole Evo is great. We already talked about Tinkaton last time, but you know, we are happy to talk about Tinkaton again. Sonic Boom is my favorite take on Amy, but her Sonic Adventure design is iconic. I quite like her Sonic Boom outfit as well, though. I don't know. I think Sonic Boom Amy is the best Amy. I do agree, but I do like the classic dress as well. You know, you can't go wrong with it. Why did that not? There we go. I might give Amy her standard hammer though, but Tinkaton's hand is cool, but Amy's is much easier to draw. So, you know. Ah. Yeah, I almost every Valentine's Day I draw Amy, so I should try and draw something Valentine's-y this year for her. Maybe this is not a good perspective for the hammer, but I will redraw the hammer. We're gonna do like a... I don't know why I've made her very chibi. I think it's because we said Tinkaton and I was like, right, she's losing all proportions. Oh no! I did it again! That took me so long. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the heads up. But she's tiny. Lou, I goofed. I did goof. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Forgive. Look, if it makes you feel better, I'm going to probably start it again anyway. So I need to like remember to change it. It's because I'm using two monitors, so it's I'm just drawing and I forget to swap it. I'm very sorry. Anyway, we'll redo it anyway. It's fine. We'll sort of redo it. But I am a goof. I'm sorry. It's in the blood. You love goofs. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm accepted. I'm glad. I feel like we're all a little goofy, right? No? Just thinking. Maybe I'll just do the hammer here. I feel like that's probably a safer option. That's not how it... Oh yeah, actually, that could work. But like... Oh, that means perspective though. Like that. I suppose. Looks so funny. But yeah, I'm using Amy's standard hammer because it's a classic. And Tinkaton's is just effort. Look at this. It's amazing, but it's effort. And Amy's is McDonald's. So, you know, McDonald's hammer. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's such a cute drawing. It's so cute. And I love that you included chocolate. I mean, cheese was, you know, a legal requirement. But I'm always happy when chocolate is also included. Yeah, I prefer regular Tinkaton. I'm sorry. I like, well, I don't really like the shiny, to be honest, because I'm not big on bronze as a color in general. So like the rusted hammer is a cool concept, but it's not for me. I prefer Tinkaton is just my aesthetic anyway. But yeah, the shiny's cool, I suppose. I'm so contradicting. It's not for me, but I can understand why people like it. If you have do you have Instagram, Ball? Or do you post anywhere else, Beanie Bacon? So I need to delete the background one. It's distracting me. I'm not sure if you have it. I like that you don't know if you have it or not. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm not sure if you can link it, but if you want to link it, Beanie, you can. You can. It's fine. But it's very cute. I feel like you'll really like it. Yeah, you can only try. You can only try. But it's very cute. Do you have it on anywhere else or just on Instagram? I'm trying to figure out how to do Amy's hair because Tinkerton will probably cover it if I do the... It will look like another OC. I'll give... I mean, at least I can draw Amy in her dress, actually. So that's not really a problem because I could draw Amy in her dress and just have Tinkerton like... You know those hats where you squeeze the arms and then the top, the ears flap? Do you know the ones I'm talking about? Amy's going to have one of those. I wish there was a Tinkerton one. Maybe there will be. Yeah, you should put it on DeviantArt. I feel like that will do quite well on DeviantArt. I only really post Sonic Fanart onto DeviantArt these days. Does anyone actively use DeviantArt? Is it still alive? I post on there maybe once a year and then I'm like, I'm done. Bye. Rox, if you're still here, you kind of use DeviantArt, right? Is it still good? Or is it more like just a portfolio for you? Yeah, haha. What's that mean? I'm sorry to judge you. I'm not judging you. I didn't mean to out you. It's just, you do, right? You post on DeviantArt. No? Do you not? I thought you posted, like, the Jag and Friends updates. I mean, this doesn't look like Amy, but, like, I just like Tinkerton, so it's fine if this becomes a Tinkerton OC. Depends, I guess, but yeah, I do post on it. Is it, like, alive? Are people there? Like, is it still as active as when we used to use it in, like, I don't know, back in the day? You know, back when we were kids, before responsibility sort of vibe. Back when we drew Sonic all the time, or me, I guess. I feel like I drew a bit too much. Sonic OC days anyway. Hopefully this works. I'm not going to test it myself, but it should be fine. I feel like it's getting more active, but people also keep leaving because of AI stuff. Yeah, we don't like AIs here, so I fully understand that. I imagine on DeviantArt it's so easy to do as well. DeviantArt seems like the sort of place AI people would post. Trying to figure out how to do like the W in Tinkerton's hair. Do I even do it? Maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll just do like Amy's hair there. Yeah, I think that looks better. I mean, you can do like eyes for Tinkerton. She has a little... Yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to do. A little whoop. It is lovely, isn't it? Such a cute piece. I'm honored that the chat inspired you as well. Do you still draw Boar? I remember you used to draw. Do you I was going to say, do you Boar? Do you draw Boar? Yeah, thank you for sharing. Thanks for sharing. It's so cute. You haven't drawn in a year? I mean, it's not bad. I guess. I don't know. I think that's fine. It's okay if you don't, like, if you're not into drawing, there's nothing wrong with that. I was just curious. You can just watch people draw instead. The kind words are the truth. Beanie Bacon, okay? They're the truth. Okay guys, whose outfit of the Sonic characters anyway is like your favorite outfit? I think mine might be, I guess only the girls really count here, but you can mention the guys. I don't remember any outfits on the guys. Eggman's is great, but Rouge's Sonic Heroes outfit, it has a very special place in my heart because it's Sonic Heroes naturally, but you know, it's just a really cool outfit. The heart on her standard one's cool as well though, but I like her Heroes one. It feels a bit more agenty. Shadow has the best shoes. You're not wrong. They're the best shoes. We could talk about who has the best shoes. I mean, actually, I like Rouge's shoes, to be honest. And I'd say I like SBO's, but if they weren't on SBO, would I like them? They'd be all right. I think Rouge's would be my favorite because hearts are just an aesthetic in themselves. Silver's gloves are very cool. I want SBO's gloves. They're cool as well. Everyone else is kind of basic gloves. Actually, no, shadows are cool as well. Shadows are cool too. Anyway, I need to actually finish this hand. It's just a blob. I know you guys probably understood what the blob was, which is why sketches are great. I draw a blob and people probably understood, oh, she's holding it. But like when you neaten it, nah. Did that even work? Wow, today is Louise Could Not Draw Hands Day. Though, if you looked on my... What about... Oh, Vector's headphones and his chain. He is so cool. How did he get all that money, though? Shouldn't, like... Is it from the detective agency? Yes! Yes, I did know Beanie. I did know they had the shoes. I didn't manage to get any, but they were very cool. I saw these like knuckle shoes. I can't remember what site they were from, but they were really cool. And I kind of wanted a pair of the knuckle shoes. But I feel like when shoes are that limited, I'll just never want to wear them, you know? I know some people just collect them anyway, but yeah. Trying to think logically how you would hold a hammer. You guys can't see me, but I'm literally like... doing like different shapes with my hands to figure out. I guess you'd like do that. This is how I literally do most of my drawings in terms of hands. Sometimes I take pictures, but I'm not gonna do that today. My hands don't look very nice. I don't really want those on like stream. I guess you'd hold it. It still looks weird, but better. But yeah, he probably borrowed the money. He probably asked Eggman for it after, you know, the whole Sonic Hero shigbalkle. Oh wait, it would be before that, wouldn't it? Maybe that's why they like need money so bad. Because of Vector's bad spending habits, buying those Bluetooth headphones and chain, gold chain, you know? That's why SBO had to steal that DVD player, you know? Poor guy. Maybe Vector's a gambler. Oh my god, that's my headcanon. Please use it as your headcanon. You are more than welcome. Sorry, I feel like this isn't Tinkerton enough, but yeah, I'm sorry. Also, the hand perspective's completely off. It'd be more like that. I've never been good with hand perspectives. Let me probably also bought this limited edition Famous Views Roxy. Yes. I mean, Sonic merch in general is quite expensive. I mean, I used to collect it, and I know some others on here. Hands are the worst, and the hat looks great. Yeah, it's probably more clear when it's colored. But yeah, like Sonic merch in general is so expensive. I've been really wanting... I mean, I went to a Sonic event. If Pen's still here, I went there with Pen. And there was like an auction and people were going crazy for the stuff. I was also going crazy, but I didn't win anything. So Vector's probably one of those people. Going crazy, just wanting the merch. You got the Amy figures. Which ones did you get? I was so tempted, but I'm holding out for like, I don't know, a different character. SBO. Not that that'll ever happen, but maybe like one day someone will just fan make one. And because that's the only character I really collect these days, SBO. And like I have some Chow stuff in general. And I have no room for Amy. I would love her though. Which one did you get? I really wanted the like the really exclusive variant with all the different Chows, but the one with just the Amy Chow is very cute as well. Which one did you go for? Or did you just go for the normal? Got the regular version. Is that the one with the little Amy Chow or with like just Amy? I believe there's 3 versions. It's very confusing. Also, Cosmo, did you see the silver? Did you see the silver first four figure? Oh, no worries, Pen Pen. Thank you. Thank you for chilling with us and lurking. Good luck at work. I hope your night shift isn't too bad. And yeah, hope you have a good one. See you. Yes, I think they did. Now I need to check it. I'm just going to check on my phone because it's a lot quicker. First four figures. Silver. Did they not do silver? Yeah, they did. He's very expensive though. Or did they not? I thought they did silver. I can't find it now. I thought they did one. First, yeah, Silver the Hedgehog. No, they didn't. They did silver. He's not coming up online. He must have sold out very quick. Must have sold out very quick. I like silver. If you can find it, if it's real, please send it to me. I don't know if I should because it's very expensive, and I don't wanna, mess with anyone's spending habits. But if first 4 figures, if you type in first and then the letter 4, number 4, and then figures, and then type Silver the Hedgehog, maybe you can find it on their website. But I don't know myself. Sorry, let me color this now. I'm wondering if, I guess she could just have her hands here. I feel like I'm thinking too much on hands today and you guys are like, we just want to see it finished. So we'll just do it a little bit rough. She also only has 3 fingers. Why? Exclusive edition had lights. Yeah, I really wanted the shadow one with the lights. There was this, I went to another Sonic event and there was a kid who won the first 4 figure with the lights and I was so jealous. Yeah, they're very cool. The limited ones are really cool. Sorry, which one did you get? Yeah, the one with the Amy Chow. That is so cute. I like the Amy Chow. It's very sweet. I would love like something with the Dark Chow and the Hero Chow. That would be really cute. Anyway, we're going to color this now, or attempt to anyway. I would love like a cream. I would buy a cream figure actually. Sorry, it was just in my head. Like, what would I really buy? I'd probably buy cream. Cream has a special place in my heart. I'd probably buy Rouge as well. If exclusive had Hero and Dark, I would have bought it. Yeah, I can fully understand that. They're just all the chows, aren't they? They're just all normal chows, so I can understand why you might not want to fork that out. If they had cream, yeah, same. I would be very broke. I mean, if they bought SBO, I'd like, if they did yeah, there are certain characters. I think they could do big. I wouldn't be surprised if they did big. I'd be very surprised if they did cream, but big, I feel like they would do big. Because he's been in all the recent games. And big with Froggy as like a limited would be very fun as well. I just wish they did more like the other characters. I don't know. Big is a big meme, so yeah, probably. Yeah. If you guys can't tell, by the way, the music playing is like my playlist for my videos that I do on YouTube, just because I have the subscription, it avoids issues. But every time I hear this particular song, I just think of Astron dancing on a stage. I don't know if anyone's watched them, but that's all I think of. And it kind of haunts me. Anyway, sorry. I would buy the figures, but they're so expensive. Yeah, no, I think I'm trying to be strong as well. I didn't get Amy, and part of me regrets it because I feel like they're not going to come out with anyone better. Oh, can you not hear the music? Really? This whole time? No. Why can't you hear it? Oh, that's so annoying. You're just hearing me chat. That's so off-putting. I think I know why. Maybe. One sec. I wish I knew sooner. Yeah, that's why. Oh, I'm such a numpty. Goof number 2. Give me a sec. There we go. We'll start this from the start, Roxy, just for you. It makes my mic a bit... Oh, I goofed again. It's gone double. Why is it double? One sec. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out... I don't know. How does this sound to you guys? I know I'm a bit quieter probably. But is the music okay? I feel like I need a different song. One sec. No, that's weird. Why is it not? Music doesn't like me today. Like a background disco. It's very echoey, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe that's the wrong one. Very odd. Very odd. I guess you're just gonna have to listen to my voice. I mean, you've been doing that already, so that's not too bad. But I thought you could hear the music. I'm so sad. I don't know why it's not working this time, though. Why is it echoey? No, that's even worse. That's disgusting. Because it's like on the same set. Oh, boy, stop it. You're so sweet. But, oh God, you can hear everything. But we'll swap back to the other one then. Since you can't hear it anyway. I wasn't missing the music anyway. Oh, I mean, that's sweet. I always... Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear the boop, 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 like the keyboard. I don't know. I feel like having background music's nice. Is it not? Do you guys not mind it? Because I was so worried about setting up stream without music. Like, that's why it took me so long to actually go live. Because I was so worried about the music. I didn't realize, like, people didn't mind not having it. I mean, you guys probably could just listen to your own music, but I feel like it'd be nice if I had my playlist. Yeah, music would make it better. It would. Could you hear the music last time? Last stream? Did you hear music? Please let me know. If you couldn't hear the music, that'd be so annoying. I had you guys could have had the whole An Alien Goes to Comic Con playlist last time and just completely missed it. You would have missed out. Why is this not? Yeah, I had music. Okay, thanks. So it's just to do with this time. I think because I didn't change the settings before I started, maybe it's just not working properly. But it is strange. It is strange. I feel weird now. Last time there was music, and there was the start of the stream has a good one. That song is like part of the system. So you're missing out. I'm sorry. I want to fix it now. I'm feeling stubborn, but I don't want to just keep you guys sitting there. I'm just very confused. Why is it not working? Why aren't you working? Let me try again. But I want to know why it's echoing. Why are you echoing? No, it's echoing. It's echoing. And I don't get why. I'm literally using all the same settings. We're just going to have to leave it. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe you guys could put on some Sonic Heroes music in the background or something. But we will... I could sing, but I can't sing. So it's not happening. I'm sorry, though. I'll try and fix it for next stream. I should have really done a test beforehand. I feel like maybe I rushed myself into this stream. But I am enjoying it. But I just feel like I should have done better. So I'm sorry about that. Next time, I will triple 1,000 times test it. Last stream, by the way, was the music too quiet? Or was it okay? Why is it? She's not being. I guess I'm gonna have to like not fill bucket. Live and learn. That's all you're getting from me. I'm not singing everything, but it's about time. I'm trying to. What song is that from? I feel like I know it, and I don't know it at the same time. If I heard it in actual song, I'd know it. It's that sort of thing. But sometimes when you just read lyrics, it's like, huh? Nani? Ah, duh! See? Exactly, I do know the song. Yeah. Team Chaotix! Woo! I love that song. Gunnar Nelson, thank you for your service on that song. I don't know if Gunnar Nelson has sung anything else. Also, I might cheat and make the Tink Tongs pink a bit like this. I feel like it just suits more. I'm sad you can't hear the music, guys. It was I don't know how many of you have seen An Alien Goes to Comic-Con, but it's the bit where Astron's like, oh yeah, I'm just an alien doing my thing. I don't know how many of you have seen it. And if you haven't, you might not want to see it. But it's the song that plays when that happens. So I'm just sad you guys haven't, you can't hear it and be traumatized with me. The song will forever just, all these songs I just laugh at for no reason now. Yeah, sometimes you need to change the colors. I feel like pink. Yeah, pink can be pink is a toughie. But I feel like this is quite dark. Tinkerton's quite light. Maybe that's better. And then I think this pink could work. Maybe just a bit more saturated. Oops. It's very similar to Amy, it seems. Boop, boop, boop. I'm glad you've seen it. Bor and Cosmo. I hope you liked it. And it had some amazing voice actors in it, didn't it, Rox? Rox voiced... did you voice Paige and Reich? And sorry to out you again. You did amazing voices. I did May, naturally. And I did Astron. I'm sorry, I keep picking on you this time round. I don't mean to. You're just too good. Your voices are great. And you did Kick Bunny Boom, which is the best one as well. So, yeah. I don't know. If you guys haven't watched it, you might not want to. But if you have, I'm glad you can appreciate the lore we're talking about. And yeah, we've got a celeb here. The voice actor of Riot Cowarth and Paige Owens. And Olivia Bluebell, who's a very unknown character. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. You've blessed us today. Or more, you've blessed us with your text. Anyway, sorry this one's taken so long. Now that there's not music, I feel a lot more I'm so hyper aware of my voice now that I realize you guys can't hear the music. You talk about An Alien Goes to Comic-Con you are entitled for compensation. Can I hire you to voice a character? Of course you can. It depends what voice you want. I can only do 3 voices. I can do Astron, Mr. Columbus, and then my own. Mr. Columbus is is this one? Yeah, I knew you'd find that funny. Astron is I have a bit of a phlegmy throat right now. Whoa, it's me, Astron. It's a bit like that. Hello, Aiden and Muniva. How are you? Thank you for joining at a very poor time where I was attempting to do voice acting. Today we're doing Uno Reverso of the Pokemon yesterday, and we're doing Sonic characters in a Pokemon outfit, sort of. Tails-esque voice, yes. I mean, that's a compliment because Tails has a great voice. So, yeah. How are you, I don't know, Miniva? How's your weekend been? I feel like it's good that I do a stream on Fridays and Sunday night because I can actually catch up with people and how their weekends have gone as well. But yeah, boy, if you need me, I'm around. I haven't got the best mic. This is the mic I use. But yeah, Always happy to attempt. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Just made an Evo for Aridos. Oh, nice. Did you send me the link? I'm sorry. I literally just like ran on this stream because I was a bit not behind, but just not as prepared as last time. So I will check that out. Did you send it in a whisper then? Because I did send you a whisper. I wasn't sure if you got it. I'd never. Don't worry, I just sent it. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say I've never really properly whispered before on Twitch, so I hope I did it okay. I mean, Beanie, Bud, do you not know the best Sonic game of all time? What comes up that must come down? Hear my feet, didn't touch the ground. See the world spin inside out. I think it's a mighty crash without a sound. You know, Sonic Hero is the best game, but that's probably just nostalgia bias, to be honest. I like Sonic and the Black Knight for the aesthetic and Lancelot, but is it a good game? Probably not. But I think I'll have to say Sonic Heroes. I can't pick a different one. That would be going against myself, you know. Music-wise, they're all amazing anyway, so we can all agree on that. My favorite is Sonic. I think I knew that, to be fair. I've never properly played it. I didn't have the right consoles. Can they bring it to the Switch, please, so I can appreciate it? But I love the Chow Garden as well, so yeah. I like all the boost. I'm really surprised a lot of people don't like the boost games. What do you think? Did you make a character in Forces? I mean, of course you did. You had to make a character in Forces, but did you like the character concept? Yeah, I mean, I feel like Frontiers is a lot more difficult than the others. Oh, you made a bunny. That's cute. I made like a little green bird. I couldn't really do May in the game. It wouldn't have worked. Wouldn't have worked. But Bunny's cute. They all had different powers, which I thought was cool. I don't think they were much use though. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't like them. But the main reason I got that game as well was for to live my dream of of having my character in the game. It was fun, but I think the game could have done with some work. But I like the music. It went in quite a different direction. I don't know about the music in Frontiers though. From what I've heard, the open world music's a bit dreary. I don't know what the battle. Oh, but the boss music when you're against like the big bosses, that sounds really cool. I would love a 3D All-Star game. Please. Please and thank you. That would be amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing. I need heroes where it's not glitchy, but if they remade it, they would make it glitchy. Because they redid like Sunshine and that lot, and they were still glitchy, so I can't expect them to make it like creme de la creme like it deserves, I just want heroes back. Please and thank you. I mean, actually, I just want a playable SBO back. Please and thank you. And Cream. The story for Sonic Heroes wasn't great, to be fair. I'll admit that. Me neither. I feel like I probably said that and I can't remember when I said it. But obviously it's you, innit? Do you prefer being called I don't know me neither or I don't know or me neither, by the way? Sonic Heroes had Cream and Chaotix and Chocola. This is true. I love all the characters in it. Absolutely love. But story-wise, it's just like, I don't understand. Why can't I defeat you? Because we're Sonic Heroes. It's like, okay, I don't get it. But it's great. It's great because it's not great at the same time. I love it. I get to respond a lot. Oh, you can be like, I'll be like, oh yeah, me neither. And you'll be like, yes. I love it. Are we done with her for now? Oh no, we forgot this little bit. I'm sorry Tinkerton didn't get as much of a limelight considering how great she is. We'll give her like the little purple in her eyes. Oh, that's not purple. And of course we gotta add like a lot of blush. I'm that person. Just so you know, I think for whispers to work, you might need to follow. I think that was our issue last time, so I'm just giving the heads up. It's okay, Lou looks great. Thank you, thank you. I mean, to be fair, like, it's meant to be a Sonic stream, so we should give... Also, this doesn't really look like Tinkerton. Maybe I should make that bit a little pink. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. And then just do, like... Tinkerton's great, though. Ooh. It was the... I'm trying to think before I make my statement. Other than the irons, it was the only fairy type I trained. And I was really sad when I played the game and then I found the variants in Scarlet. And they had Scream Tail. And I really want Scream Tail now. Sorry if that's a spoiler. But don't look up Scream Tail if you don't know it. Okay, kids? Well, suddenly Tinkerton reminds me of Hatchrim with a bigger body. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I like Hatchrim, but I don't like... Oh, sorry, no. Hattery... I'm trying to remember the Evolution 9 order. The last Evo. Is that Hatchrim? I like the first Evo and the middle Evo. I don't like the last Evo's body much. It looks a little ribcagey. Screamtail is amazing. I love Screamtail. Thank you, Rox, for managing to get me one. But like, I'm using Valiant at the moment, so I don't need it. But I love it. It's so cute. I wish most of the Pokemon I could have got in the game so that I could use them rather than post game. But yeah, they're really cute. I feel like the variants in Scarlet, most of them are better. I'm not gonna lie there. I definitely was always gonna pick Violet regardless, but I think Scarlet had some better variants. Sorry, someone said something. Yes, Fluttermane's awesome as well. I was watching this video, forgot from who, very sorry, but they were saying how Fluttermane is the best for battling anyway. It's the best Pokemon to use of the Paradox Pokemon. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Violet's just, oh, let's make everything robot. And part of me was kind of sad that they weren't all steel types because steel are some of my favorite types. So I was a bit like, no, I kind of wanted them all to be part steel. But that would also be it'd be like versing the chairman all over again if they were all part steel. So I get why they weren't. I just don't get why they had to all look so irony. Amy, I'm just saving this. Remember to save your work if anyone else is also drawing. Steel is broken. I mean, I don't know if that's why I like it. Because it's broken, because I don't play competitively, but I just like a lot of steel Pokemon. Some of the Robo designs are cool, but some are disappointing. Yeah, I really like Iron Valiant. That's it. No, I like Iron Bundle. I have Iron Fawns on my team, but that's just because it's Paige, it's just based off an OC. But other than that, I wouldn't pick it normally. Yeah, I feel like having them all as robots because they all look kind of similar, whereas all the prehistoric ones look a bit different, at least, you know? So yeah, I do agree. Okay, so we're gonna leave Amy here, and I'm gonna remember this time to actually change the page. I did it the first time and that was good. I didn't do it the second time and that was bad. So we gotta try again. Why? I don't want to always be smiling. It's tiring. There we go. Okay. Tinkerton. Okay. Eliminate. Goodbye, Amy. It was nice knowing you. And then we're gonna go over. Oh, Lizzie. Is that who I think it is? Hello, Lizzie. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Oh, what was the wait for? What was the wait for? Amy got crushed under Tinkerton's hammer, too big. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Hey, sorry, dude, can't be here. No worries. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, not angry. We're happy. We're happy to see you. Thank you so much for coming along. It's so good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We are just, you've caught us at a good time, I guess, because we're going to spin and see who we're going to do. Oh, because I thought you were going to do the wheel without us seeing. No. I'm not that bad. I mean, I am. It's very plausible, but yeah. Okay, we're going to spin it now. If it... Oh, I could do it this way as well. If it... No? I could do it like this. Oh, you can't see the mouse. But I'm like holding the wheel rather than pressing the spin it button. So we'll do it that way this time. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to... There we go. It's not Chris. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's Wave. When I... This... wheel is actually one I edited, and they didn't have Wave and Jet and Storm on here, and they didn't even have Blaze on here. I was like, no Blaze. I was so offended. Oh. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up. Yeah, look, Bor, if you really want me to draw Chris, I can draw Chris sometime. Okay, so I'm doing first, I'm just adding pictures of Wave, and then I promise you I will actually go onto the canvas this time. I promise. Yes, I added... no, Bark was already on there, to be fair. Bark was on there. I'm trying to figure out... The Rider's art's so cool, but it's not very good for a ref. Let's use this one. I love the Rider's art style, though. This one, I know the chat's kind of over it. It's a bit hard for me to move, but with the shading, it's so good. I want to see you draw Sora Obs. Swallow. Let me just Google Swallow. It's in my mind, but it's not in my mind. Okay, yeah. Yes, Swallow. We'll do Swallow. I think Swallow could work. Yeah, I haven't played. I only played the first Riders. But I watched all the cutscene movies. So usually when I say, yeah, I've played something, it usually just means, or like, yeah, I know that. It means I've watched the cutscene movie. That's it. Most of the time. The Rider's art's so good, isn't it? So I'm just getting all the refs. And now we'll move back to the clip. There we go. We're back. I promise. See? Clap for me. I did it this time. I didn't leave you guys in the dark. Okay. So, Swallow as a swallow. Bravo. Thank you. I only watched the cutscenes. Yeah, same. I don't know. I just like the little, like, it's like having an extra Sonic movie, you know, and I don't have to put the work in. Hey, you're punny, Roxy. You are punny. You're punny. Okay. I don't know how we're going to do this because I feel like this is iconic. No? How are we going to do Wave without her, like, and her trousers? I mean, I could do the trousers just in Swallow's colors, so that's fine. Do people like Wave, by the way? I'm just curious. Is anyone a fan of Wave? I feel like there's not many people who have Wave as their favorite. Glasses over the hoodie. Yeah, that could work, actually. That's a good idea. Thank you. I guess we'll do this one as like a cropped hoodie, maybe. Like that. I think that could work since she already wears like a crop top. We'll do that. Wrong brush. I just remember her from the fan dubs. I don't even know the fan dubs, but I feel like she suits a French accent. I could feel it. I should try and be experimental with my poses, guys. I think I prefer Jet and Storm. Storm's alright. I feel like he was too much of like the dopey trope. He was just like big, but I liked his design. I like her design. It's a nice change of pace. Yeah, the birds were really cool. Her and Jet are very, very cool. I mean, Storm is too, but I feel like, what happened there? I feel like Jet is the coolest of them. It's true. Come on, guys. Jet deserved to be in more games, okay? He did. I can't use another kick. I'm trying to think, how many poses can I do? You just have her crouching, I guess. Nothing wrong with a crouch. With her, she also looks so disco. Look at these trousers. They are disco. They're disco. Yeah, I always like grow attached to the characters eventually, and then like they're just never in any more games, and it's like, oh, bye. I don't even know if these guys ever came up in any other games. You know, it's kind of sad. Not any mainstream ones. Oh, did it? Oh yeah, he was. I don't remember all their names. I only remember Lancelot, and I think yeah, Galahad was was Galahad Silver or someone else? I know Percival was Blaze, which was very cool. I was happy to have Blaze as one of them. And I know Knuckles is one, Silver. But yeah, I think Jet might be one of them. It's kind of strange that it's in like the Night AU. I don't really remember. This mouth is so funny. Jet is in some of the... Oh, you're right. That's my bad. Jet is... That's still cool. I'll appreciate that. Look, considering like my favorites aren't usually playable, I'll take him being playable only in multiplayer. Speaking of multiplayer in Sonic games, did anyone play Shadow the Hedgehog with multiplayer? And they were like the shadows with different colors of the... So like some had like the red spikes, and then some had like the blue highlights and yellow and green. It was like pre-Mephiles, so you know that must be that's Mephiles' origin story. Robo Shadow, yes. These eyes are too close. Never really cool, but yeah, it's just cool that you can play in multiplayer. You know, there's something. Oh yeah, the colored shadows were great. They were fun. But there's enough Sonic characters. I guess they didn't really need to do that, but I think they were fun. I think it suited Shadow the Hedgehog as a game. If we do get a 3D reboot for whatever reason, I would like Shadow the Hedgehog on there, please. Though I feel like they'd wash it down a bit, I guess, but I would like it on there still. Did anyone like fully complete Shadow the Hedgehog, by the way? Because it had like so many routes. I don't think we actually completed it properly, you know. I tried. I was unsuccessful. Really? I feel like if anyone was complete, it'd be you. So that's quite surprising. in a good way. It's good to like know your limits. There's a lot too many options though, isn't there? Too many. Yeah, good on you, because I don't think we completed Heroes in our house. We couldn't be bothered catching them. Like, we'd finished every story, but getting all the emeralds again was such a pain. If you missed them the first time, it was so annoying. Anyway, I need to actually make this look like Swallow. It's not really working, but we'll make it work. The emeralds were difficult. At least the music was great, you know, so that's something. At least while you're suffering, there's good music. This is some chibi Swallow, but that's fine. Also, Also, is anyone doing anything right now? Like, are you doing anything while chilling to the stream? Is anyone like drawing, playing games, or just fully watching the stream? I'm just curious. Because usually when I watch streams, I'm like doing other things while I'm watching them, you know? The only Sonic game I remember completing is Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush is a great game. You are correct. That's a good game. I don't know if I've ever actually 100%ed a Sonic game. So that's for someone who's such a strong Sonic fan, that feels really awkward to say, but it's the truth. I've never been I don't know. They're quite hard to 100%. Oh gosh, I feel a lot of pressure knowing that so many people are just like, I'm just watching this. It's like, oh no, just me? Okay. Oh yeah, you have to get up early. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I need to do my streams a bit earlier, don't I? I feel like I really mess with sleeping patterns, even my own. So I hope you're not sick. Don't be sick. Or, I mean, if you want to be sick, I hope you don't. But, yeah. Oh, good luck. Are you trying to get like a shiny charm or just like, sorry, that was Forex. Are you trying to get a shiny charm or are you just wanting to complete the decks? I'm sort of tempted to try and complete the decks sometime, but I hope I'm not. I'm just feeling a dry throat. Yeah, that's the worst for me. That's the worst. I always, I usually just like, if I feel a dry throat, I'm instantly just like chugging gallons of water. It usually helps, but not maybe gallons. Maybe like, you know, a liter or so. And just to like get it away. Did I draw a wave with Ray? No, I didn't. Okay. I was trying to remember. I was like, I don't want to do the same hands. It's very easy to do. Yeah, I know. I do want to do earlier streams, guys. I promise. It's just a lot easier in my house when I don't. Because I don't want the house to be too noisy. But I could probably do maybe like 8:30, an hour earlier. I could probably work towards that. Don't see why not. But I can't do like, unless it's midday, which would be usually in the week, which is also just an awkward time for people, you know. I don't feel like most people could watch midday on like a Tuesday, for example. Oh wait, I could just give her rings. Boop. Yeah, if I ever want a shiny hunt. Is there any shinies in particular you're after? I feel like we were discussing it last time. Relo has a cool shiny. Is it Relo or the pre-Evo? I'm trying to remember all their names, but he with his little golden dung ball, that's a cool shiny. Is there any you want in particular? Also, has anyone got any shinies, by the way, in the game? What? This arm is not logical. The hand is stubby. I give everyone stubby hands. It's such a bad habit. Oh yeah, sorry, yes you did. You did tell me you had to Teddiursa. Yes, I was very jealous of that. Sorry. That was a whole 48 hours ago. But yes, Teddiursa is like an amazing shiny. I love all the green shinies. I really like I don't know if I'd ever train one, but I like Earthworm Jim. I like his shiny, just blue. Same with Cloth. The blueness that's just very different to their normal color. I like those shinies the best. Ah, Shiny Lotad is the best of that line in terms of shinies. That one's a really cool shiny. Trying to figure out how to do this hand. We'll just go on to the shoes for now. Well, I'm usually just leaving the hands till last because I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. Are those zips? They're zips. That's so cool. She's got such cool shoes. Like, I mean, they don't look cool, but like the fact that they're zips. I don't know if any of the other characters have zips on their shoes, you know? So, you know, we give her credit. Maybe Dondozo. Oh, I like Dondozo. Dondozo's like pale, right? He looks cool. He's like pale and yellow. You could name it Jag. Or John, like it's Tokoli. Or something. Or Jozo or something. She looks like she's like ready for the gym. I can't explain it. She's in her gym wear. And we'll keep her flames though. I feel like the flames could work. Oh yeah, we were gonna keep her goggles on, weren't we? But they just look silly. Look at these, they're goofy. Maybe we'll leave the goggles. She'll be fine. We'll keep her fire pants and stuff. Oh my gosh. Gorgonzola, please do. The flying gym? I'm trying to get the reference. Boy, please correct me. I'm confused. I'm sorry. The fire pants are enough, but I was gonna make them the color of Swallow. So, cause she's ready for the gym. Boy. And I'm the goof. No, that was good. That was good. She is ready for the gym. She should be a gym leader. I should have drawn them all as gym leaders. That would have been so good. But Ray would have been a flying type as well. I guess he could be like electric, actually. Drawing them as gym leaders would have been a fun one. But maybe take too long. I mean, I'm on, my third one? This is a lot slower than the one yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. These aren't as goofy doodles. I'm going a bit serious with them. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. And that's just what Sonic does to me, I guess. And also, I guess just because they're full bodies, whereas Bounsweet's just like, I'm a blob, you know? And she's done. That's definitely Bounsweet. Yeah, those ones are quite easy. Sonic could be water, ironically, maybe. I feel like that'd be a fun one. Tails I feel like would be a better electric. Amy could be fairy. Yeah, Amy could be fairy. Though Cream could be fairy. Cream deserves fairy as well, though. I don't know. Rouge could be poison. Sonic can usually make wind. Do you mean like flying? Or I was talking about Pokemon gyms. I don't know if we were talking about. Oh, it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, too many flying gyms. Yeah, Knuckles has to be rock. Oh, Amy as fighting would be cool. That would be really cool. I feel like Espio could be fighting, but I get he's not really popular enough. It's okay. He could be Steel as well, technically, but Omega could be Steel. No, Omega's Steel. Sorry, Espio. You don't have to be a gym leader. You've already won the Elite Four in my heart, you know. I feel like Knuckles would be better as rock because of the Chaos Emerald. He could have a Pokemon that's like, even though this isn't Knuckles' turn, he'll be like, I choose you, Emeriola. And it's like, That's definitely how it looks. Espio could be dark. This is Knuckles, sorry. I forgot to draw his spines. There we go. Espio could be poison as well, because he kind of just looks like poison purple. But, yeah. Vector would definitely be normal, and he would have Whismur 100%. Yes. I love Whismur, by the way. I feel like Whismur's underrated. Just passing that out. Just throwing that out there. Thank you. Thank you, Rox. I'm glad you appreciate it. It's like he's trying to be Upwave. It's like, grr. Yeah, there'd be a lot of flying types, considering... I'm trying to think of cute types. There's like fairy. Is that it? Are there any other cute types? I guess normal. Cream could be normal as well. I guess. You know? Grass? Who would be grass? Who would be grass? That's like an iconic type. I don't know who'd be grass. I feel like Cream could be like grass fairy or something. Oh, duh. Cosmo would be. Cosmo would be. And Charmy could be bug, naturally. You're literally a bug. I'm trying to think, are there any types? What would Cream be? Yeah, that's true, because Amy could be fighting. Not that I'm drawing him, but Chris, what would Chris be? What would Chris be? Chris Thorndike, the OP. Silver is psychic. Blaze has to be fire, this is true. Chris would be unknown. He'd be like type null. Just like the type changes depending on which Mobian he's around, I guess. Or if he's like with a Mobian or on Earth. Chris is the champion. No, he's not. He's not. I wouldn't mind his grandpa being champion though, but Chris being champion is almost, he can be champion like Nimona's champion, and then his grandpa's like Gita champion, you know, like the actual champion. Not that Gita really deserves that either, but what about, oh, Sam Speed. Oof. I mean, he'd definitely be like the last Elite Four. Don't know about champion though. Actually, yeah, he could be champion. He could be. I thought this would at least add one. Maybe like if I do that. No. No. Okay, we're just going to colour normally. I mean, there's so many characters we could use, really, in a Sonic. Oh, who'd be Ice? Eggman would be... Yes! He has so many robots that could be trainers, so that's awesome. But who'd be Ice? Maria could be Ice if she's... No, Maria has to be Ghost, actually. Never mind. Bark would be Ice. Maria has to be Ghost. Forgive me. How many people know that Tails, Mouse, Prower... You know what? I haven't thought of it. That I didn't know, and I feel silly now. I feel silly. I feel like that's obvious, and I didn't know it. What about Maria? What didn't I just say? Did I say something bad? I didn't know. Say what? Did I say something bad, or was it just the Maria thing? Yeah. I'm glad someone was listening. It was brutal. I just feel like she has to be Ghost type though. She'd have all the cute Ghost Pokemon, but she has to be Ghost. You know. I love Maria. At least Shadow got like a backstory. I don't feel like the villains get backstories, but the actual Sonic crew not so much. Knuckles obviously has a backstory, but I feel like most of them don't. I should have really planned this a bit better. We can do that like that. Yes, Mimikyu would be great for her. And she'd have a Frostlass. I feel like she'd have a Frostlass. They're very pretty, so. And I feel like she'd like Graveyard as well. I wonder if Maria would have a cameo. I feel like she would. I feel like she has to. If she doesn't, that would just upset so many people. She's kind of a prime part of Project Shadow, right? Black Doom looks like a ghost type too. He does. He does. He would be Ghost Dark, definitely. Yeah. Or he's like the actual evil team. You know, like Eggman's working for him, but he undermines Eggman. Or the other way around, I guess. You know what I mean. Okay. I'm Swallow. That's me. Doing my best here. I've never drawn Swallow before. Black Doom is just Giratina. You're not even wrong. That's true. Basically. Bootleg God, you know. I mean, there's also Doom's Eye, which is kind of weird. If you guys want me to just draw like normal Sonic characters, I can, by the way. Mean look, yes, definitely. Isn't there like Glare as well? Like just all the eye moves. That's it. But yeah, I can always just draw like regular Sonic characters. I feel like I'd probably get through those a lot quicker. But if you don't mind this, I'm happy to keep doing these weird Poke Fusions. We're here for it. But, you know, I want you guys to at least enjoy it as well. I like the onesies. Okay, thank you. I will keep going with the onesies. Or whatever they've become. The gym wear. To be fair, if this hoodie existed, it'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I think they're fun. Thank you. Thank you, Rox. I'm glad you think so. I suppose they are fun. I feel like they're just not as chaotic as the Pokemon ones were. Maybe that's why I'm worrying. Where's the chaos? I guess Wave wouldn't know about that, I guess, but yeah. I guess the rest of it, oh, we could do like... This looks like it's like some sort of... I mean, minus the top of the hood. This kind of looks like something you'd just see in like a clothing store. Like Tommy Hilfiger, if anyone knows that. Kind of just reminds me of that. The Wave would definitely be bougie, so that's not really a surprise. Oh, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Beanie Bacon. I'm going to call you Beanie Bacon. Can I call you that on Instagram as well? It's so catchy. At least her shoes sort of fit the outfit already. Also, guys, what days are best for you normally to stream? Would you say these days work the best, but maybe the times are a bit late? Because I've heard from a few people like the timing is a bit late. Even for me, this is late. So, you know, like, do you guys have preferred days and times? Obviously, I have to work around my own schedule, but, you know, I might be able to, like, do some that work a bit better depending as well, you know? Fridays and Sundays work, but maybe... Yeah, that's fair. I could probably do Sundays a bit earlier. I think it's a bit rude of me to do them this late. Today, I just ended up getting way too busy. I was planning on starting at 8:30, but life got ahead. I just got a bit like, I'm going to be really productive today, even though I wasn't going to. And yeah, that was that. That was that. Yeah, I think I'll try and do them earlier. Maybe like... I don't think I could do 6 because I'd have to prepare dinner and that quite early. I don't think that'd work in this house. But maybe like 8? I'm good on Fridays and weekends. I'm good. I do college on the weekdays. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll try and stick to these days then. Because I feel like these days work the best for me as well. Minus con weekends. Still got to figure out what I'm doing on those. But yeah, okay. I'll stick to these and try and do Sunday a bit earlier. Thank you guys for your help. Because obviously you guys are great. So I want to make sure like we can all hang out. And so you guys can hear me drone. 8 o'clock's a good time. Yeah, it would be 8 o'clock our time. So 9 o'clock your time. Because you're an hour ahead. So as long as that's doable, that's fine. Yeah, don't feel like if you guys like need to go, you know, obviously feel free to go whenever. Don't feel like you have to be forced to stay. It's all cool. It's all cool. I just appreciate that you guys have come to watch me doodle and chat. Always helps, always helps. Yeah, I do usually say beanie. I just like Beanie Bacon as well. It's just kind of catchy. But I usually just say beanie. You are beanie. Beanie, beanie. I guess this is it. I mean, it just looks weird because there's so much white, but that's just the design of it, you know? I would try and stay for the next character at least, but I should probably go sleep after. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I might do 1 or 2 more, I can always do more another time as well. Do you guys prefer because I have heard you guys, I will do like comic stuff and not like tutorials, but like process videos of like making comics and gifs and stuff. But like for now, I do want to do a bit more things that a lot of people can interact with a bit more. Do you guys prefer like Pokemon or Sonic, or do you have any other ideas? I saw someone drawing Digimon the other day. That was pretty cool. But I don't know if that's to everyone's taste. For me, like Sonic, I like Mario, but I know that's not a fandom that many people are in. So Wave and Swallow. Yeah, I will definitely do. Oh, hello, fucking Noobstar. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? But yes, I will definitely do some OC streams. I just want to wait a little bit till I get used to actually streaming. So yeah, this is like my second stream, so you know, I'm still working out the mechanics. I mean, like, where's the music? RIP music. Gone but not forgotten. It's forever in my heart. I'll make up to you next time, guys. I don't know how, but I will. Okay, so I've saved it. If anyone is drawing, make sure to save your works. Welcome. Thank you. You do stream as well, right? I need to actually check you guys out. But yeah, this is what we've done so far, Pocket Noob Star. We've been drawing the Sonic characters with like Pokemon attire. I'm just going to say that because they ended up not being onesies. So Ray is a Mogler, Amy's Tinkerton, and then we just finished Wave as Swallow, but she needs some shine and blush. I have not given her the MLTY classic, you know, blushy blush. I am just a stranger. Nah, you're not a stranger. You're not a stranger. You're Pocket Noob Star. You're here now. Your fate is sealed. You're all good. Thank you for coming by, though. Have you had a good weekend? So I just need to give her shine, and then I will do the next one. I was thinking something was missing. There we go. Okay. We'll do the next one. My fate, I must be in Ohio. Where are you normally? I'm trying to figure out. Is that a reference to something? Everyone's saying things and I'm like, are these references? I just don't understand them. Okay, so we're gonna do, you live in Australia. Oh, hello. Welcome from Australia. What time is it over there? What time is it? Because I'm from the UK and it is currently 11:08 p.m. I imagine you are in the future, right? 10:08 a.m. That's crazy. That is crazy. You are a whole day ahead. Crazy. Well, 12 hours, but still. Okay, so we're going to do the next one. Say goodbye to Wave, everyone. She has been eliminated. There we go. She has been crushed by Tinkerton's hammer as well. A few seasons ahead too. Yeah, that's true. Completely different time there altogether. Okay. But yes, I do like your ideas. Oh, thank you. Okay, drum roll. Sorry, I should do a drum roll. This does have sound effects, but you guys can't hear him. But look, do you really want Chris that badly? Look, this is better than Chris. It is the girl. The best. It's Cosmo, okay? Or would you rather have Chris? Why do you want Chris so bad? Cosmo's better than Chris, okay? We're doing Cosmo. I used to have like fan character of these. Lilligant. Oh my god, Cosmo's Lilligant would be perfect. Cosmo is better. You are correct. You're correct. Okay, let me get good refs up first. Cosmo, Sonic X. I'm glad we are all on the Cosmo hype train. Cosmo's great. She was so cool. I wish they did more with them. I know they had one in one of the Sonic games. Pocket is doing all right. I'm now watching you for inspiration to draw. Oh, that's great. Hope you do manage to get some drawing done. Is there anything in particular you have to do, or do you just want to like doodle, or the Lilligant or Hisuian? Ooh, that's hard. I like both. I feel like Hisuian's very similar to like Cosmo's final form. But the other one, I guess we'll do Hisuian. because that's, oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do Hisuian or shall I do regular? You got regular here, Hisuian here. I can't decide. Can't decide. Have some finish of sketch if that's someone. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I hope you like manage to get it done soon. Yeah, I hope it goes smoothly. Sometimes sketches can take so long, so you're like, oh, it's just a sketch, and then it takes hours. Yeah, they're both so pretty. Wait, let me look at Cosmo. This is hard. They both kind of look like Cosmo, so it makes it harder. I guess I'll do the original, actually. I feel like the original's more different to Cosmo, so you can get more from it, maybe. I don't know. I do like the Hisuian, but we've got the original on here. Let's go back to here. This is a little random, but who remembers those Sonic Every colors? Yes. Oh my gosh, there was one person very notorious for the Cosmo one. I don't remember their name though, but they were very well known. I used to have like a male Cosmo OC. It wasn't a recolor though. I could probably find it somewhere, but yeah, those were good times. All those Sonic bases and Sonic recolors. Okay. I feel like I could use like the bottom of the dress shape. I feel like she has a cute dress. Okay, yes, it is up. I was like, did I actually put it up? Because I could do like the bottom. Because I feel like I could do a onesie, but I feel like I could just like make her sort of cosplay her instead, you know, and like just make it like a fusion. What do you guys think? Because I could do like this. This looks very clowny. Didn't mean to, Lily Gunt. You're not a clown. You're a queen. Oh, have you like gone past the sketching phase then? Sorry, Pocket Noob, sorry, I missed that. Are you like line arting? If so, good luck. I find line arting quite hard. It's not my forte. I'm so like wobbly with my lines. I'm like, man, I need some more poses in my brain. I can't keep using the same 5 poses, can I? But I'll just keep this for outfit. Okay, thank you. I will try and do the outfit. Ah, that's too broad. That's... She's got quite an overly head, hasn't she? Wow, that's a really big head. What was it Sonic Shuffle that the I'm gonna call them the other Cosmo? I forgot their name. There's like another character that's like Cosmo that's in a Sonic game. I think it's Sonic Shuffle. Think. Also, Cosmo is deceivingly hard to draw. Yeah, the fairy. Yeah, she's very cute. She's very cute. I like that they sort of took reference from that from Sonic X. It seemed kind of random, but like, I'm here for the random reference. Here for it. I think season 3 is the season that Cosmo was in, was the best Sonic season. The first 2 were alright, but this one would be really cool in like a game, you know? I feel like it could be very open worldy, Mass Effect sort of Sonic vibes with this version, because you got all the different places in season 3. I think I'm gonna head off. Oh no, don't worry. You go head off. You rest well. No worries. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day tomorrow as well. Thank you for coming by. Goodbye, Cosmo. Have a good one. Night night. But yeah, season 3 is my fave as well. My comics, I'm not ashamed to say, are mostly very inspired by season 3 of Sonic X. Just the fact that they're all in space. I definitely take a lot of my inspo from that season. I don't know why I'm working so hard on this. He's gonna have a giant plant there anyway. I get to draw some cute eyes finally. Not that Sonic eyes aren't cute, right? But I mean, like, you know, like a bit more of my normal eye drawing. Whoa, I learned something new today. Did you not know that? I feel like I feel like it was obvious if you meant about my comics and stuff. Have you seen May? Have you seen It's in Space? Yeah. Oh, what if they made season 4 of Sonic X? Like, I feel Silver and Blaze would be perfect. They would. They would be perfect. And I feel like they could add a lot with the time travel and whatnot. Sonic 06, like, despite its flaws, I actually like the concept of it, like the story. So I feel like it would be a good one to do as a TV series. It needs some sort of a, you know, it needs some sort of recognition for what it got. I didn't think I knew it either. Oh, well, guys, it's true. I'm just a Sonic nerd still. That's all. I mean, half my characters in my life are inspired by Sonic characters. And yeah, we all know May was a Sonic character. I feel like I've never been shy on that. Astron's not. Most of them aren't in it, but Idol is a little bit inspired by you know, my favorite character. But yeah, I just really was inspired by Sonic X. I watched it a lot last season especially. I wish they did more with it. Idol, yeah, he deserves some love. I have no idea how he'd sound, or else I would attempt to voice act him, but it's not happening. I'm very sorry. Do you guys take your... Because I think most of us draw and have series or like characters. Do you guys have any inspirations that you use for your own OCs and stuff? Mine's mostly Sonic. I did take some inspiration from Agretsuko as well, but only for like one character. But mostly Sonic for me. And I mean, Klonoa for some concepts, but not all. You can tell I have a type of series. Sonic and Klonoa inspire one of me and Roxy. Yes! Good choices there. They are such inspiring series. I feel like Klonoa is just really underrated. You know, just deserves a bit more love. I know it got a remake, but I feel like the remake, even then, it was still pretty quiet. People still didn't speak about it that much. I mean, obviously we did, but probably Pokemon. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. For my character Zoom, he's inspired by Gur from Invader Zim. Nice! That is a good reference. I like that. And I love Clank from Ratchet and Clank. He is the better of the duo, so that makes sense. You have good taste. You have good taste. I like Ratchet and Clank. I feel like that's a really good series as well. It's better than Jak and Daxter, you know, the rival series. I prefer it to Jak and Daxter. Oh, she has like a crown. Cosmo deserves a crown. She did sort of save everyone, so... Oh, you know this. It looks like a sad face. Anyway, I'll continue now. I don't know if anyone saw that before about the sad face. I just noticed it, okay? Pretend I've enlightened you. I can just about see that. I'm on like Streamlabs, so there's just this very tiny squiggle of a sad face. Cosmo is princess, yes. She is. She is. This is a little embarrassing for me, but most of my ICs are Dragon Ball Z. What's embarrassing about that? That's awesome. I mean, a lot of like Cherry Treaty for me is inspired by Tokyo Mew Mew, so I wouldn't say it's embarrassing at all. I think it's great that like everyone takes inspo from things that they love, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. One of these is very big and then the other one was tiny. There we go. Exactly. Any inspo is good. I take a lot of inspo from music as well. But visually, definitely more from like Sonic. I mean, you guys can see May. You guys can see Chip. People think Chip's inspired by Kirby, but he's not. He's closer to a Chow in terms of inspiration, but I would say neither mixture. He's not like specifically from somewhere. He's just a little sad character. This one's kind of pretty. I think this one's my favorite, maybe just because of the eyes. I kind of, even though I draw Sonic so much, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm drawing normal eyes again and it looks good. I've gotten rusty on my Sonic art. I used to draw so much. I have so many prints of them as well, and yeah, I have not drawn a lot of Sonic. I think the only Sonic I really drew last year was the Waitress Cream print I did. And that's it. I should really do at least Amy to add to the collection. Now that you mention it though, I can tell. Cool hair and all. Yeah, definitely. Cat especially, right? I have that print, love it. Ah, thank you. Yes, I'm glad you love it. I'm glad it got to you safely too. I know you are a big Queen stan, so yeah, I'm glad you got it and that you like it. I could, what I could do, I don't need that layer anymore. Could do like that. Yeah, that's kind of cute. The Lilligant's so pretty. So pretty. Is she in the new games? I feel like she is. Is she in Scarlet? I don't know. Or is she in Violet? I just feel like I've seen her recently. That's all. She is. Okay, I'm not crazy. That's good to know. It's good to know I'm not crazy. I'm actually reading it for Pet. Oh, is what for Shiny Pet Lil or like just for the decks? For the decks. Yeah, that makes sense. All Pokemon with Hisuian forms. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because Sneasel's in it. And yeah. Oh, I just remembered my character Becky is inspired by Ursula, the artist girl from Kiki's Delivery Service. You know what? I have heard Kiki's Delivery Service, but I haven't visually watched it. So I don't know any of the characters, but I've heard the whole movie playing, but I haven't watched it. But Becky is one of my faves of yours, so that makes me very happy. What about Rory? Is that his name? The one I recommended you draw. Rory. He's cool as well. I really like him. Oh, and also the one that you like, Roxy, the edgy guy. I don't know his name. I don't know anyone's names. I'm terrible. The edgy guy. Is it Roderick? Should have made a sandwich though. Oh, why should you have made a sandwich? Oh, was it? Does that help with breeding? Or I don't breed in the new game. I find it so annoying. I prefer the daycare centers. I can't be bothered with breeding. I'm very sorry. I don't like the breeding in this new game. I find it such a pain. I tried it and I'm just like, my patience is not good enough for this. Because I don't like it in this game. It's just not as fun. I prefer the daycare. Is it called daycare? My mind's gone blank. But yeah, we're going to call it daycare. Yeah, Rory's the one. Roderick's the emo. Yeah, Roxy's. That's definitely Roxy's fave then, the emo. Yeah, Rory's the one I like. Rory, just so you know, Roxy, Rory is like Mason of my characters. I feel like, I don't know why I like characters like that for some reason. But yeah, what are they inspired by? What are they inspired by? Daycare is better. At least like give us the option, one or the other. I don't know. I don't enjoy the new way. I'm also just lazy. Just lazy. Warrior's really cool. He is cool. I don't know why. I just like characters like that. I'm going to actually colour her this time. I think this one's my favourite of them. Though I think Amy came out kind of cute. They're actually all fine. Maybe it's just Wave I don't like. Sorry, Wave. Sorry, Wave. Even though they're not here, thank you, Cosmo, for the Lily Gun suggestion. It was a 10 out of 10. I think it suits really well. Cosmo's definitely the best. Second is Amy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that's the order for me too. Cosmo, Amy, and then Ray. And Wave tried, you know, and that's what matters. That's what matters. I wish Cosmo was like more well known. I feel like if I was to post this somewhere, unless it was a Sonic specific fandom, they'd be like, have you made a Lily Gun OC? And I'd be like, no, no, she's not. Though that's not really a problem either. I feel like it'd be really cool to make some sort of OC based off Lily Gun. Well, Roderick is actually based off my real life friend I met in college. That's sweet. That's so sweet. I love that. I've had OCs based off friends as well. Not so much now, but I always think friends are a great inspiration. And then what was the second half of that? Roy is based off an old family member I've not seen for a little while. Oh, well, that's cool though. It's great that you're taking inspiration from life, you know, as well as video games and stuff. I do need to do more of that. I feel like I focus so much on like games and stuff for inspo when there's so much around us as well. Is your friend an emo, by the way, then? Important questions. I feel like I should do fan art of Cosmo now, by the way. This has sort of inspired me. Maybe like a sticker. I'm trying not to do such big merch, but I'd love to do some Cosmo art. Just Sonic X specific art. If I did Chris Vaughan, like people would be like, oh, it's Sora, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, awesome. I'll try and give that a try sometime. I'd love to do more. I need to do more cream merch as well. I only did the keyring. Cosmo would be loved. I hope so. I hope so. I feel like she's pretty obscure for like if I'm at events. Please draw Sora. Can I draw Chris? And like, if I just draw the head, right? Could sort of get away with both. No? It's 2 in 1. Someone could be like, that's Chris Thorndike. Someone could be like, that's Sora. And I'll be like, yeah. Is that why you've wanted me to draw Chris so bad? Because you want me to draw Sora? Chris with a Keyblade. Can the Keyblade be like the shape of Sonic's like spikes or something? That must have been drawn before. I've been had. Yeah. I like this sad face. I don't think it's meant to be a sad face, but I like it. It's like, wow. So cute. Yes. Yeah. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, but I would love to draw like the Mickey and Goofy and Donald anyway. So, you know, I think that would be a cool thing to draw sometime. I've watched them years ago, but yeah, I think that'd be cool. Is the new Kingdom Hearts good, by the way? I think it's the newest one. I think it's free. Is it good? I've heard mixed opinions on it. Would love to see them. Yeah, I'll try my best. I do like Disney in general, so I would be up for doing that. I'd probably want to draw Daisy sometime as well. I don't know if she even features in that game, but I will draw her. She's like the only one of my main collections, Daisy Duck. I wish she was like just more in things. She's great in the comics though. Sassy Duck. But yeah, next time, sorry, it's just because I'm very aware of it. Next time I will sort out the music before I go live. Next Friday, we will have a party with our sick playlist, you know. It will be great. It will be the exact same playlist as last Friday, but it will still be amazing, okay? I will I will sort it. 3 is a good game, but I was a bit disappointed. Yeah, I think that's like the general consensus I've heard from it, that it's like good, but it's not as good. It's not like what you'd expect from Kingdom Hearts sort of thing. But I feel like that's a lot of games these days. A lot of people are quite harsh on games these days. I'm not saying that's a harsh review, but you know, like even on Pokemon, though Pokemon sort of deserves it, but like they sort of rush them, so people are going to be quite critical on them. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts was particularly rushed, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was. This is coming out really nice. I'm impressed with myself. It's not the best thing in the world, but is it good? Yeah, it's good. She's cute. She is very cute. Cosmo's just cute in general, though. And her story was sad. The bit where they were like, gonna take out like this chip in her brain, and then they were like, oh, but if we do that, she can't see or hear or something. And I was like, damn, this girl, she don't deserve this. Making her look bad. She deserved better. Though, don't worry, Tails was always there. So most of my OCs are based off people I remember or people I remember seeing. Yeah, I actually have a few OCs, very recent ones though, that I literally just dropped because I saw someone and I was like, yeah, I like their vibe. You know, I think it's great to draw things like that. But that's good to know about Nikki. I feel like I could see that now that you've said that it's inspired by someone who worked in an arcade. I can see that. Definitely. What is that meant to be? Oh, that's meant to be this. Ah, no. There we go. Yeah, I feel like there are, especially now that there are so many great fashions out there, you know, like so much cool fashion and aesthetics and stuff. Like you can see people and some people just stand out so much, but like in the best way possible, and you'll just be really inspired by them. I get that a lot at events. I remember, I don't know, just like when I'm at an event and I see an outfit I like, I'll usually like doodle someone in that. Or like if I see a hairstyle, I'll just create a brand new character and just put them in my OC file and never use them again, sort of thing. But yeah, I get it. It's really nice that things can just inspire us like that, you know. It's almost a blessing that we can just take things from the everyday and make them our own. I think she's kind of done. She's very cute. She's not entirely Lilligan. I feel like I could remove this and it'd look a lot nicer, but you know. But she's still really cute. I'm still quite happy with her. And I hope you guys are too. I don't know whether to do one more or not. What do you guys think? Thank you, Bora. I'm glad you like her. I know you're a big fan, so. Oh, where did the May came from Sonic. I mean, May used to have like a muzzle. Let me see if I can get a picture up for you. May was literally a Sonic OC. I'm going to see if I have one. May Sonic. Might as well if you're not too tired. I'm not, but like, what are you guys doing? Yeah, I'll do one more. I can't find it in my thing where no, I should have one because I did the redraw. Yeah, there it is. Bam. Look at her. She's a Sonic OC. Beanie. She is a Sonic OC from 2009. Well, she's older than that, but that's like when I first drew her properly. But she's from Sonic. She was a Sonic OC and she had a whole Sonic backstory. Yeah, she used to be like really cute. And then I completely hardened her. And now she's like just miserable and tired. And I feel bad for her past life and her past love and her past kids. But no, she's completely new now. Sorry. But yeah, Cosmic came out really cute. I'm very happy with this one. So I'm glad she was on the wheel. I think I put her on after, so I'm glad I did. Oh, she needs red in her blush. Sorry, guys. It's very important to me that everyone has an obnoxious blush. Yes, a good bypass. I feel like you must feel the same. Not like in a bad way, obviously. Without it, I wouldn't have May. I'm very grateful. But and May is a very big part of my life, literally. I don't know what I would be doing without May. She's so important to me. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know why as well. I don't know why. There we go. She needed the obnoxious blush just to like match the others. Cosmo and Lilligant. Boom. Sorry, one sec. I gotta like, my glasses are right on my headphones, so it kind of hurts my ears a bit. Sometimes a character needs a whole different story and design. Yeah, that's what I did with May. Her design's not too different. Like, when you think of it, she could have had way more of a redraw. I mean, what was this? What was this? Where's the hair going? Where is it going? What happened? Why did no one tell me it was terrible? But yeah, I prefer her now. I prefer her now. I can relate to her a bit more now. She was very I don't know if you'll agree with this, but she was pretty Mary Sue before. So yeah. Just reminds me of Pauline from Mario. I will take that. That is such a good compliment. Thank you. Pauline is great. Pauline's great. Okay. We'll do one more then, guys. Oh, Introverted Magic. I am so sorry. Did the notifications not come up? I'm so sorry I missed this. Thank you so much for following. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, we will do one more. And for your sake, Boar, I will hope it's Chris. If people really want me to do Chris, I can. But we're gonna say goodbye to Cosmo. She's done her sacrifice. Goodbye. Thank you for being the best art piece today. You will live forever in our memory. Okay, it's time for the last one. Boom. Thank you all for joining me so far today as well. Oh my gosh! No way! No way! No way! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Boy, you are in luck. I am drawing Chris. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How? It is... Boar deserves this, guys. It's deserved. I didn't do it. It's like I was doing a test run of this wheel and I was showing Rox it because Rox is my guinea pig, sorry. And like chocolate came up 3 times. It was very strange. Very strange. It was very funny though. Anyway, I'm going to get the refs up. The question is, since we're like doing Pokemon, Boar, I feel like since you're the Chris #1 fan right now, what are we doing Chris in? What onesie shall we do? What outfit? What you can pick, or if Rox wants to pick, or if Beanie wants to pick, you are all welcome to pick. Anyone's welcome to pick. Chris, that's his name, Thorndyke. He's basically Sora. I'm sorry, let's get up Sora. Sora Kingdom Hearts. This guy's he's just a slightly older Chris, okay? He's just slightly older. There we go. You don't have to choose. Klefki, how are we going to do Klefki? I get it. How are we going to do it, though? Let me get a Klefki ref. Klefki's very cute. Klefki. It could be like a belt. I don't know. Klefki. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Oh, do you want it to be holding a Klefki? Oh my gosh, is that shiny? That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Okay, we'll do regular though. He doesn't deserve shiny. I'm just going to paste him. I might get the Keyblade up as well then for reference. Sora Kingdom Heart Keyblade. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I just know it's Boar's lucky day and it's my unlucky day. I'm joking. I don't mind drawing Chris. I mean, I put him on the list, didn't I? It's down to me. So, at least I get to draw a human, I suppose. Hey, can I ask us? I'm drawing one of my OCs and I'm thinking what you think would be a cool... Which OC is it? Which OC? I'm happy to like give advice, but... Not advice, but you know, give my thoughts. But I see Mario with... What, on the thing? Is he? Oh, yes, he is. Mario wields a Keyblade and teams up with Sora again. I guess that's to do with Super Smash. Must be Smash. Maybe a poncho, keys dangling from it. Yeah, that could be cool. That makes sense. Because let me like try and like just random do a really small sketch here. Hey, I'm Chris Thorndike. Haha. And then we've got, I guess like Klefki could be here. And then it's like, he looks like a dog. It's Zoom. I thought it'd be funny to draw him in any outfit. Honestly, just him in like a fluffy onesie or something like that could work. Just something like very obscure for him. Maybe something like Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. So I know, right? It's just like Chris. I worked really hard on this one. I'm just like trying to get an idea of it. You know, I should have done this for the others before I started drawing him. I guess like that. Yeah, I guess that'll do. And this looks just like Klefki as well. More like Cursed Key, I guess. Anyway, I'll actually get on with it. I'll try and do it justice for you. Oh, they're on the same layer. Oh, well, that's fine. Chris has a really big head now that I think about it. It's like his poor neck. Or is that like normal for kids? I don't even know anymore. I don't know what proportions are right anymore. I've lost track. I'm just so aware that I draw heads too big that I question everything. But now I need to do a cool pose, and that's a lot of pressure. Can I steal the Mario pose maybe from that picture? Maybe that'll work. This is a key. You're the best as well. You're all the best. I don't think I'm going to do the best. I'll do my best, but I don't think it will be the best, you know? There's only so much you can do with Chris Thorndike, right? Should have put Helen on the list. Should have put Helen on. I like that we only got one mainline Sonic character. Like, there was so many. And we only got Amy, which is fine. I love Amy. But, you know, there are so many missing from my doodles. Zoom would look very... True. Zoom would look very pretty in a dress. I'm thinking... I mean, if you want to, like, match, like, the green vibes, go with, like, Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog, which is a really, really good Disney film. Underrated. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It's one of the better ones. And it's the last 2D one. It's so good. So good. Tangled's also great, though. But yeah, I recommend Princess Tiana's dress then if you are looking for some very specifics. But if not, I think either a dress or like some sort of Hello Kitty onesie. Yeah, great movie. Hope it will be a world in Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, same. That would be really good. That'd be really good. How do people hold keyblades? Okay. Like that. Like that. Okay. I didn't realize Kingdom Hearts was so popular with you guys. or Chris Thorndike even. I mean, Zoom would look cute in anything, to be fair. How do hands work? Where would the thumb be? If it's there. Okay. Thumb would be this side. Would it? Yeah, it would. But it's holding it. It's there. That just looks really awkward. Why would you hold it like that? No. Maybe like this way. I think that makes more sense. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Are we going to give Chris his normal outfit, I guess? Or we could give him Sora's outfit and basically just make it Sora. Been a big fan since the first one. Yeah, I think the like the whole idea of Kingdom Hearts is really cool. I wish they did like more of it in the parks, Disney parks. That would be really great. I don't know why they don't. I guess because it's not by Disney technically, is it? Is it? I don't think it is. I think it's by is it by Square Enix? I don't know. I don't know why I'm pretending to know that. But yeah, I wish there was more of it around. Like, I don't even think Disney do pins of it, and they should. At least of like Mickey and Goofy and stuff. I got every game on release after that, even got a PSP for one. Oh my gosh, that's so great. I actually got a PSP I don't go on it anymore, but I got it for Sonic Rivals 2 specifically, the PS Vita, I think. So I know the feeling of getting a console for a very specific game. That's so sweet though. It's nice that it has like such a special place in your heart that you'd like go out and do that. They mostly do Kingdom Heart merchandise in Japan. Oh, that's so annoying. That's like where all the good stuff is. Even the Disney Store merch is better there. And the Pokemon merch. There was a Pokemon Center here and they had a life-size Mareep. And I was very tempted. But it was £400. And it was too big. I wouldn't know what to do with it. But, you know, I think there's just such cool merch out there and it's so annoying that, like, it's hard for us. Yeah, that's the only reason I got Rivals 2. It was for SBO. And the Silver SBO friendship was very nice. I don't know what a pose is. No. Chris is too awkward in this pose. He's definitely grown up in my picture. Oh wait, we're gonna give him the chicken key hood because he looks a bit like a chicken. Okay, as the hood anyway. I feel like making it Klefki is just so funny. Have you guys trained a Klefki, by the way? I realized Klefki is very well loved, which kind of surprises me. I know a lot of people who love Klefki, and I'm like, okay, it's keys. I like Klefki, but I didn't realize it was like, you know, very popular. I prefer like, of like the inanimate object Pokemon, I definitely prefer like Honedge and Dual Blade and Aegislash and stuff. Of that sort of vibe, I prefer those. I have a competitive Klefki, but not for regular. That makes sense. I can get that. I've heard it's quite good. Do you do a lot of competitive then? Because like I'm always curious about the idea of doing it, but I don't train for that, you know. I feel like we need to have some hair sticking out, or else we're not going to know it's our boy Chrysora. Chrysora sounds like a dinosaur. I just want to check something. There we go. Chrysora, yeah. I used to, but with no battle tower equivalent in Violet, it felt a bit pointless. I don't really battle online. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I imagine maybe something will come in the DLC of the new game. Oh, I just realized, I'm so sorry, I forgot the Mickey charm. I only just noticed it. But they are, you know, they're expanding. I think they're expanding to Kalos, as we said before. So, you know, they could definitely grow. I don't know if Kalos has some sort of like battle tower. I didn't finish the game. But maybe they would bring that back in this game. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, so fingers crossed that they actually do something like that. Because I think that would be cool. I'm excited to see what they do. I would like more expansion on the Area Zero. I know it's pretty cool as it is, but I'd just like more. It's just so aesthetic. Let's hope so. More fun to battle in the same team. Yeah, definitely. I really like the battle tree and is that what you mean? That sort of thing? Like the battle tree in Sun and Moon, that was really fun. I like that. I didn't really play any like our post-game battles in Sword and Shield. Where could I make the dangle here? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I got Sword and Shield like way too late. I got it last year, I think. God, yeah, I got it last year. So I really liked it, but like by the time I played it, no one was playing it. R.I.P. Anyway, we're gonna make him kind of edgy, I guess. Or we could make him cute. Do you prefer cute or edgy? Oh my gosh, the battle subway was so fun. So, so fun. I remember playing it and the Garbodor right at the end would always beat me. That's all I remember. Do we want edgy Chris or cute Chris? What's our preference? Chris went to the darkness. He did, he did. Or do you want him cute? I don't mind. I'm gonna have some water, so you can let me know and then I'll I can edit the eyes to be a bit more cutesy. Edgy's cool. We do like edgy. And I don't think we have any. That's definitely not. We don't have any edgies yet. So I guess Wave is edgy, but yeah. Okay. Chris it is. Chris is edgy. He went to the darkness. Thinking of it, is Jaw? Sorry, one sec. Dark. I'm Kingdom. Subway had Ingo and Emmett. Yeah, one of them had a Garbodor. And I think. And it would just always beat me. Roxy, you know Jaw and that lot, they kind of remind me of the Heartless things in Kingdom Hearts. Now that it's come up in Convo, it just popped in my brain. Just popped in my brain. I think I better be going. No worries. Thank you so much for chilling with us. Thank you. I hope you had a great time on the stream and hope you sleep well and have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Maybe you'll join next Friday, but if not, no pressure. Hope you have a good one. Bye bye. Bye bye, Bacon BD. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bacon. But I'm really thinking, please draw Roy. He's kind of my favorite, so I'd really love to see more of Roy. I hope we've inspired you this stream once again. Goodbye, goodbye. But yeah, they do, Roxy. Your blah blah blah. The things remind me of where are they even? I just saw them. Yes, the Heartless. They sort of look like it, but I get that. It's like oh, bye. I was saying to you the other day that Straw Bunny looks very similar to something from Tokyo Mew Mew, and it's just like a subconscious thing. It's like that. It might not be intentional, but then you see it and you're like, ah, I see it now. I feel like I've not done you justice, Spore. I'm very sorry. He's cool, but he's not really Sora. Maybe I'll draw actual Kingdom Heart fan art next time, just for you. Because Sora's cool. Chris, I don't mind Chris's design. He's not a good character, I guess. He's alright. He was just, yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it a little bit, at least. He's very edgy, though. He definitely went to the dark side. I imagine I don't know which one came first, to be honest. Did Kingdom Hearts come first, or did Chris Sora, or did Sonic X? Because I feel like Sonic X would definitely have taken inspo from Kingdom Hearts. I don't feel like I could see him doing that. Good question. Yeah, I'll try and Google it sometime because now I'm curious. I don't think Kingdom Hearts would have seen Sonic X and been like, that's the dream character there. I feel like Sonic X would have taken it from from Kingdom Hearts, especially if it was popular. Sonic X is 2003. When was Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, that's very close though. I feel like it could have just been a coincidence. I don't even know if everyone sees the Chris Sora thing. I feel like they do, right? Don't they? Do they not? I thought this was like a thing. The Chrysaurus even. I'm gonna make him beautiful for you guys. The other, so you got Chrysaurus. I will color him, and then we got. I hadn't heard of it. Really? Have you not? Is it just me? I always saw the. Sorry, and then you got Saurus. Right here. Right here, guys. My Chris. No, 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 no. I don't think it's scared anyone else. Why do you say that? I think it's fine. Honestly, it's just really late, and I think people just have. It looks like Yoshi. Oh my god, I'm here for that. I do love Yoshi, so that doesn't surprise me that I would subconsciously draw Yoshi. I used to, I don't know if you know, I used to like really collect Yoshi, so yeah. What is this? Well, this is Chrysora, and this is Chrysaurus. He's a dinosaur. Don't you like it? No? Not your thing? There you go. He's got his body back because I need it. You're in luck this time. No, it's okay. I have a Yoshi shirt you want. I don't think it fit me, but thank you. I don't think it fit me though. I used to have a Yoshi shirt from the Nintendo store in New York, but it didn't fit me either. I don't know. Yoshi's just cursed for me clothing wise, but I really love Yoshi. But thank you for the offer. Thank you, thank you. I don't think it fit though. I'm a bit Gordo, so for anyone listening, Gordo is the name of a character. I'm not calling anyone Gordo. It's a thing. Thick, yes, I suppose. I don't mind that term. I find it a bit weird. I don't like using it on myself. I'd prefer to call myself Gordo. I don't mind calling myself Gordo. Nothing wrong with it, you know. Spanish is a great language, and Gordo is a great Gordo. So, and nothing wrong with yeah, I think it's fine. But yeah, thank you anyway. Fit girls are beautiful. Yeah, I love drawing a little bit of chub. So I get that. I get that. I wish Sonic had some sort of, I guess. I don't know if vanilla really counts there. I mean, you got like big and stuff, so where's the girl equivalent, I guess? Is there a girl? There probably is a Bark. I love Bark. I love Bark. I feel like he needs to be more in games. But yeah, they are. And even Storm, he sort of fits that as well. Eggman is amazing. He has the best body goals. Egg shape. Who needs to be hourglass when you can be an egg? I suppose. He has the curves. He has one curve. It's an egg shape, but yes. We love it. We love it. Thank you for staying, by the way, guys. Don't feel like you know, if you guys are tired because you're an hour ahead and all, don't feel like you have to chill. Though this will be the last one anyway, so you know, you can wait, but don't feel like you have to if you're tired. Mondays are usually busy days, you know, so I get that. Why is Chris so pink? I think I don't realize how pink characters are until I select the color. Like with the shading, he looks fine, but then I'm drawing in and I'm like, wow, he's very pink. Did not notice. Stream glitch. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't miss much. I was just saying that the Chris is very pink. I'm not tired, don't worry. That's good. I mean, I suppose it's good. I hope you have a good sleeping pattern at least. Or are you one of those people that can live on like 3 hours sleep? I'm very jealous if you are. Because I can't function on like less than 7. I need my 7 hours. Surprisingly, I don't feel too tired. Must be thanks to Chris. He is beautiful. He looks very edgy. He looks very edgy. I'm surprisingly not that tired either. I thought I would be, but I think when I'm focusing on something, I can stay up. And also, you know, technology screens and stuff. They can keep you more awake very easily. very easily. I need like 8 on. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good that you're getting a good amount of sleep. Some people say 8's too much. I don't know. I think everyone's different, you know. I could definitely sleep for 8 or 9 hours. So I get that. Well, since it's Krasora, he should be like Kasorefki, right? Because he's got Klefki in it. Also, do the keys mean anything on Klefki? Just curious. Do Klefki's keys have meaning? I feel like if anyone knows Pokemon lore, it's you guys. I don't know much about like, because Klefki's from X and Y, right? So the one game I know -2 about. So if there is any lore on Klefki, I'm quite interested. I'm still sad you can't hear the music, by the way. I'm really sorry. I genuinely thought the name is only getting longer. Yeah. I'm sorry. I really thought you guys could hear it that whole time. I was like, you know, the music's playing. It's all good. And then I mentioned it and you guys were like, yeah, I can't hear it. I'm like, what? No. Oh, it's because the image is in front. Yeah. I'm so silly. Okay. When people lose their keys, they blame this year. Okay. Oh. It's not his fault. He's doing his best. I guess people like to blame others though, huh? Poor little Klefki. Or does Klefki steal keys anyway? I can't believe we got Chris Thorndyke after all that as well. So much hype. You got like your favourites. The only one we didn't get was Cream. But I've drawn Cream quite a lot, so you should be fine without that, I guess. Yeah, he's still... Oops. Klefki's doing his best. Doing his best as a little key thief. Doing his best. Do you guys have any plans for tomorrow, by the way? You got anything good planned for your Monday? Sleeping? Eating? Living? Oh. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know why either. I just got... Oh, you wouldn't be able to tell because there's a delay in the chat. Oh, or do you mean I'm only just getting the messages now? Or I'm confused. But yeah, strange. It could be Twitch. Sometimes there's issues with it. It wouldn't surprise me. Just my luck. I think my internet's okay. Jenga will visit tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's good. He's coming back from Spain, right? I hope you guys have a nice time together. I mean, you know, yeah. I hope it's nice though, like seeing him again. How long has he been away? And I hope everything goes smoothly with everything else as well, you know. Like, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about everything, you know. Day off so lightly working. Yeah, I mean, isn't that your work day? Isn't that your work day? Technically, because that's like your main thing, Rox. Yeah, it's okay. It must be so strange, but yeah, I just hope it all goes smoothly. And yeah, as long as I hope you have a good time together. He's almost done. I feel like him being edgy and then just having this McDonald colored t-shirt is kind of jarring. But yeah. It's okay. I never know what to say, but I'm glad it's appreciated. If you ever need me, just bug me on somewhere. I don't even know what you use. I only really use like WhatsApp and Facebook. Well, it's a day off. I don't have other responsibilities. Yeah, that's true. Well, I hope you enjoy having a day off, responsibilityless, drawing comics, ruining Jev's life. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Look forward to it. I should have finished sketching his hand. It just like disappears. I'm like, where'd it go? I have WhatsApp, but don't have. I wouldn't mind. I don't see why not. Don't see why not. Why would I mind? It's all good. It's up to you though. I'm a mediocre messenger, honestly. I'm like, I don't know. I'll reply a few hours later, depending. I'm pretty bad these days. I used to be really good. Not anymore. Not anymore. Being an adult got to me. And I can send you a high res of Chrysora and Chrysaurus if you like as well. Ruining Jev's life. It's what you always do. Jev has what I like to call the Cooney effect. That's what he has. Yeah. I'll speak to Rox probably tomorrow. I'm probably just gonna go right to bed after this. But yes, we'll arrange it. I mean, if Rox wants, doesn't have to. Rox could be like, no. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't see why not. Should be good. Anyway, I need to actually colour the keyblade. There we go. It's just so funny to look at. Anyway, where is the keyblade? Did I delete it by accident? Where is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. This art could bring in a few I mean, I don't know about that. But yeah, I imagine people play Kingdom Hearts. I should really check out some streams sometime of people playing it. I haven't watched it in years. I haven't watched people play it in ages. No. I'm just trying to find the right. There's so many layers to this piece. Like Shrek. Shrek has layers. Let's go find the right one. There we go. Oh, his I forgot to color his. Oh, it's silver. Okay, I can do that. What should I do next week? I did say Shrek has layers. I did. Yes. I'm sorry. I say it every time. Or I think of Shrek every time I'm talking about layers. You know, Shrek has layers. It's okay. I could have done better. But yeah, what sort of thing should I do next week? I need inspo. I'm trying to like stick to more open-ended things rather than just my comic work right now, but I could do comic work if that's like of interest. I guess it forces me to do some. I have not worked on Space Agent Diamond Go in forever. Oh, next week's Shrek week. Oh, actually, next week is Chinese New Year, I believe, Lunar New Year. So I could maybe work on one of my Year of the Rabbit pieces on stream. I could do that. I have a few. I have one of Kathy, one of Rag. Yeah, I could work on one of those because it's, I think, next week. Oh, Sanrio would be so cute. I probably wouldn't do a generator for that because there's so many obscure ones, but I could do little Sanrio ones. Yes. I know, I know. I have so many bunny. I have like a lot of bunny themed sketches. I can show you them. I feel like you would like the one of Kathy, maybe. And then, or I can work on those if it's OCs. Or yes, I could definitely just do a stream with like Cream, Lopunny, My Melody. Does Disney have a rabbit? Oh, I could draw Stella Lou if anyone knows them from Disney. Yeah, I could just do loads of different rabbits. That'd be cute. I know Terriermon isn't a rabbit, but can we pretend it is for the sake of the drawing? Terriermon's really cute and I want to draw one sometime. I think this might be my last one, by the way, guys. I don't know what your plans are. I could do another one if you want, but I feel like we did say this was the last one. And it's a great one to end on. So, you know, but we gotta give him... He may be edgy, but, you know, you can't escape the blush. I'm sorry. If I can find a decent airbrush, that is. We can give him a great background as well. Terriermon's so cute. I don't know, like, people's favourite Digimons, but I think Terriermon's very cute. I like Floramon and Buramon, Biomon, the pink bird. It is late, isn't it? It must be... It's even later where you guys are. But for you guys, it's more normal, I guess? I don't know. Blushy. Anyway, let's delete. Oh no, don't do that. Ah. I've just been drawing on random layers. That's great. We're going to say goodbye to Chrysaurus for now. Oop, for now. Goodbye. He's there. I'm just going to hide him. Klefki. Oops. Chris and Klefki. Look, if this is the last one, we gotta make him pretty, you know. No? What layer did I colour that one? God, there's so many layers. Ah! Oh, there. Okay. And then that's there. No? Why did I draw Klefki? Is it for... Oh, it's further down? Gosh. I have like 10 layers for this for some reason. I have no idea why. It's not even wrong layers. I've just drawn on so many. I can't find it. I can't find it. So we're just going to cheat and just go to a new layer on top and just color over everything. Anyway. And then I have some fun pens. Where's the stars? The stars are cute. We got these stars. They're quite cute. He can have some... Oh, that's too big. But they're kind of cute, right? Wow, cute. He's so cute. And we're just giving him, you know, a bit of glam. Even though we could probably have picked a different color. Why did I pick? Oh, we can give him... I know it's meant to be grass, but I was going to pretend they were like T-Rex footprints for Chrysaurus, but it didn't work. That'll do for now. I can just draw some shines, actually. I didn't really need to go through all that. I could have just gone... Where is it? I could have just like been like... Wow! Oh. White there. What happened there? Shoot. I don't know. I didn't need to go through all that. There we go. For you, this is the highest quality. I mean, that's not even true. Look at it. But it's the final one. Yeah, Chris gets a coloured background. He's Chrysora. It's the last piece, so, you know, we gotta make it special. You did get a free commission. You actually have to pay me after, though. That's the twist of the free commission. I'm glad you like it. I guess we will all head off to bed. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we'll all head off to bed now. I mean, you guys don't have to go to bed, but I'm going to go to bed. But thank you for chilling with me while I draw on stream. I hope your Dex hunting has been going well, Rox, and I hope you've enjoyed chilling, Boar. Thanks for chilling. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I am just going to like quickly go through them though. No, you're welcome, you're welcome. I'm going to go through them. So we've got Chris Thorndike, aka Sora, as Klefki. We've got Cosmo as Lilligan, which I think is our favourite. Our collective favourite anyway. We've got Wave as Swallow. I think I pronounced that right. Which is very like gym attire. We've got Amy as Tinkerton. I think the hat's really cute and I kind of want one. And then finally, we have Ray as Imogla. Imolga, which I think is also very cute. But yeah, thank you all for joining the stream. I'm glad you had fun. The next one will probably be next Friday. Yeah, and I'll be drawing something. Maybe I'll actually draw something bigger, like an actual full-coloured piece rather than doodling. I'm not sure. I'll have a think. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I gave her like, yeah, what you said, oversized sleeve. Because to do that. Fun. If I don't forget and if no worries, no pressure though. Don't feel like you have to come and join. But yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Thank you very much for coming by, guys. Let me just make sure I save all of them properly. There we go. They're all saved now. It'd be a shame to lose them. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. And I hope you guys sleep well. I can't believe I've streamed for 3 hours again. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Might be good to do something different and show peeps how. I don't know if peeps want to see how I line. Have you seen my line work, Roxy? It's questionable. But yeah, I could definitely do something a bit bigger, like an actual full piece. That could be good. Yeah. Yeah, I already have the sketches done, so at least that process is done if I do one of my other Year of the Rabbit pieces. So yeah, thank you. I will. Yeah, 3 hours. What have we all been doing? We've all just spent 3 hours of our lives. Crazy. But yeah, good night, guys. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have wonderful evenings, mornings. What do we call it now? Morning, evening, night? Night. I think night is the safest. But yeah, good night. I hope you both have wonderful, wonderful evenings. Sleep well. And I guess I'll speak to you both very soon. Night, night. Bye.